Right, we good? We live? Right. Hello and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. We are here for Leeds United versus Chelsea. A big game at both the top and the bottom of the Premier League. Of course, Chelsea hoping for Champions League, whereas Leeds just want to survive. So, yeah, don't really know who's going to come out on top here. Leeds, of course, probably at a disadvantage in terms of the team, but in form, Chelsea are horrific at the moment. Of course, joined by Harry, as always. Well, as usual, sometimes we get occasionally different people. And loads of people here off the bat. Great to see you all. Chelsea fan, hi. Lath as well, hi. And Ryan Tune with the classic hi full stop. I love that nobody said hi the same way. That is brilliant. We have individuality in this stream already. Exactly fantastic. And 7 votes in the polling chat already. 14% Leeds, 57% Chelsea, 29% draw. Great to see so many of you already in here as we gear up for what should be a very good 6 days. Very eventful.
First stream of the 6 in a row. Big one as well. Also, you've got tonight's game. We've got the game we're watching, Leeds Chelsea, but then you've also got City Wolves, which kicks off at 8:15. And the other 2 games have escaped my mind. I believe it's Leicester Norwich.
Yeah, Leicester Norwich and something else. Harry Jack, welcome to the stream. I do know them. Hello, Daddy Jack. Thank you for the compliments. Love you, Jack. Thank you. Hi, welcome, Alex, as well. Ryan Tune, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. It's been a solid day, and now I'm very excited for some football. It's good to see Chelsea. It's quiet. I don't know. Tonight. I want to win, obviously, but I'm not too confident in our side at the moment. I feel like we've always got a howler at the back.
How are you guys doing? Yeah. Hope you're also having a good day.
Chelsea fan, ever the pessimist, going 1-1 with a very early prediction off the bat. I'll do the lineups in a moment, but it's
a big game, very big game. I think we'll first talk about this one, then we'll go into all the other games tonight, and then we'll come back to this one. Big game for both sides for different reasons. Obviously, Chelsea need a win, because Tottenham and Arsenal have been closing the gap recently, are putting a lot of pressure on that 3rd spot, so Chelsea need the win. Obviously, at the other end of the table, it would be a huge 3 points for Leeds if they could get the win. Home advantage, who knows? But yeah, if they could get 3 points, because, I believe they are sitting 18th at the moment.
Yeah.
And if they can win and Everton, Burnley drop points, that'd be huge for them, but it's going to be a very tough task.
I will just check that quickly. I know that. So, what did Everton do at the weekend? Fairly sure. Everton Watford tonight, by the way.
Oh yeah, big game tonight as well. But Everton beat Leicester, and Everton have got
Leeds
Wolves
now
tonight.
Into the drop zone. Everton do have a game in hand though on both Burnley and Leeds.
I mean, I look at it now. I think Everton will beat Watford tonight. And that's another 3 points for them. If Leeds lose tonight, they are in a bad position with 2 games to go. A very bad position.
Who they got to play? Let's have a quick gander. After Chelsea, it is Brighton and at home, and then Brentford away. So tough games.
Yeah, toughy.
Very tough games.
All the way. So Chelsea fan but Leeds. Ryan 2.
Brilliant as ever, Spreadsheet. That doesn't sound great. If you want to elaborate, feel free to do so. Chelsea 99, Leeds minus 69. That would be brilliant. If we could have that, that would be great. Chelsea, big win there. Leeds struggling. Very, very red.
They're turning the brightness up on this
in the interview.
On this Sky camera. Anyway.
Yes, I don't really know what's going on there. I got Alisson for my Prem guaranteed, by the way. Well done, game with Robert. Very proud of you. Chelsea fan. Harry Jack, big up. Are you talking to us or are you talking to Harry Jack? I would presume the guy in chat called Harry Jack, which is, very confusing. Jerry FC will save Leeds season. I think we could. It's a very real possibility.
I really don't know tonight. But as I said, so we've got Leicester, Norwich tonight, and Watford Everton. So 2 sides that are already relegated, 2 sides that need 3 points to help them stay in the league. And then also, obviously, City Wolves is kicking off a lot later. That's a huge game. City win that, they will be 3 points clear at the top of the table.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a very hectic start to this stream. A lot of people in.
Running. Everton have got Watford, Brentford, Palace, and Arsenal.
I think that game.
Burnley have got
so many
Tottenham,
games.
Villa, and Newcastle, and Leeds have got Chelsea, Brighton. I'll be honest. I don't see Burnley getting a single point out of their last 3 games.
I disagree. I think Tottenham will probably
lose
beat
to
them.
Tottenham, lose to Villa. I think Newcastle they might be able to get a point.
Yeah.
If I was Leeds, I'd be looking at that. If Leeds can get at least a point tonight, I'd look at Burnley's run, I'd look at their running, and I'd fancy it. I'd really fancy it.
Yeah. I'll do the lineups quickly. Then I'm gonna just quickly run to the toilet.
Okay.
Again. Sorry. But yeah, Leeds. Melier is in goal. It's a back 5 of Lorente, Koch, Captain Cooper, Stroik and Harrison. Right wing is Raphinha. It's then Lewis Bate from Chelsea, actually.
Yeah.
Phillips, Dan James on the left.
Permanent now, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. It was never alone. It was always a permanent.
it's just
And then Rodrigo up front. 5-4-1 for Leeds. Very defensive. I think they're going to be playing for a point tonight.
Yeah.
As for Chelsea, it's a very strong side considering the incoming FA Cup final. But yeah, it's Edouard Mendy in goal, then it's back 3 of Chalobah, Christensen, Rudiger, Reece James right back, Marcus Alonso left back. It's Jorginho captained in a pivot with Kovacic, Mounts on the right, Pulisic on the left, and Lukaku leads the line. Do you want to discuss the lineup quickly with chat? Well, I'll be back in a mo.
I'll start with chat first. Chelsea. Oh bloody hell! Oh okay. I think I'll sort that out. Cheers. Right. Oh crap. Hang on. Right. Where did you get to? Can't wait for Tottenham Arsenal tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be a huge game. Obviously, we are covering that live. We're live 6 days in a row, starting tonight with Chelsea Leeds, and then tomorrow night will be Tottenham Arsenal. That's a very big game, and that's why I think Chelsea do need to get 3 points tonight, so they can take advantage of whatever happens tomorrow. Ipswich can beat Leeds, so Chelsea will dominate the wannabe Everton. I hope so. I really do hope so. That would be great for Chelsea. I'd happily dominate and put a few past them, and big 3 points. Alex Ossifan, good luck tomorrow. Alex Ossifan, thank you. Yes, I'll be honest. From a Chelsea perspective, I want to see a draw or Tottenham win, because Arsenal are hot on the heels of Chelsea, and if Chelsea don't get a good result tonight, they could be in trouble. Speaking of Chelsea, lineup wise, I do think it's an interesting one. Obviously, Lukaku starts again after scoring 2 at Wolves. Alonso, that surprises me, because obviously, if you hadn't heard, he had a bust up with Tuchel at half time against Wolves, which is why he got subbed off. So I wasn't expecting him to see him start tonight, but he does. Tuchel's given him a second chance, and hopefully he will take that and have a good game. But as Jack said before he went, it's a very strong Chelsea team, which is very surprising, because obviously we have got the FA Cup final in a couple of days on Saturday, which we are also live for. But yeah, who knows? Obviously, the reverse fixture of this in December was 3-2 Chelsea. We saw 3 penalties and a Joe Gelhardt goal, and it was a very frantic game, a very scrappy one. I expect more of the same tonight, but hopefully Chelsea can get the win. In terms of Leeds, it's very defensive. 5-4-1. Obviously, no Luke Ayling after his horrific tackle against Arsenal, saw him sent off, but still very defensive. And I think with the home crowd behind him, Leeds will be looking to play for a point, which doesn't surprise me. I think they'll take a point. So in the opposition they're up against. Prediction for Tottenham versus Arsenal: 2-0 for Arsenal. I can certainly see that happening. Yeah, I think it could go either way. I think Tottenham can win. I think Arsenal can win. I think it could be. I hope it's a draw. I do hope it is a draw. So we'll talk about Leeds Chelsea. The other 2 games like Leicester Norwich, Everton Watford. Everton Watford's the big one. Obviously Everton, very good opportunity. Watford are already relegated. It's a good opportunity for Frank Lampard's men to grab 3 points there tonight, and that will be huge for their relegation battle. So that's a big game. We'll keep an eye on the score of that game while we watch Chelsea Leeds or Leeds Chelsea. And we'll also keep tabs on the Leicester Norwich game, which is kind of a bit of a point, bit of a dull game, dead game. Obviously Norwich already relegated, and Leicester not too much to play for now. Although I do hope Leicester win because I've got Iheanacho captained in my fantasy team. So hopefully, for my fantasy team's sake, Leicester can win and Iheanacho can score a few goals. And obviously, as we've already said, our other game tonight is kicking off he's kicking off at 8:15, which is about an hour from now. Wolves Man City. But apart from that,
Second game.
we focus on Leeds. Chelsea, you're back. Hello.
I am indeed. Is everything alright? Nothing's broken
Yes,
while
right.
I'm gone?
No, I managed to fix the table.
The chat haven't cried in my absence.
No, until I say cheered and they not.
did they?
What
Yeah.
are you doing? Is it?
I don't know, a bit of a calamity.
Hey, look, breaking something in a minute.
Hang on. Right, hello people. We got 9 votes in the poll in chat, by the way. I don't know if you've mentioned that. 56% Chelsea, 33% draw, and 11% opting for a Leeds United win. So what have you discussed so far?
Everything, all 4 games.
Oh, right.
Chelsea and Leeds lineups. So yeah, a lot. I managed to get through a lot.
Well, we have only got 17 minutes till kick-off. If Chelsea can sign John Terry, they have every chance. We do need a leader.
We need defence.
We do need a leader in the heart of the defence. Thiago Silva's done well, but he's a little bit old and slow.
I'm more worried about the fact that we've only got 2 centre-backs going into next season.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to sign centre-halves. I think Koundé is a very good option. I'd love to see him join. I don't want Pau Torres.
No.
Especially at the price he's being quoted at. I'm not really interested in Koulibaly. I don't think he's great. I think the fact that he's being allowed to leave for just 30 mil with a year left on his deal says a lot that they're not trying to pin him down to a long deal.
I'd love De Ligt, but I don't think he'll go.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense for him to leave Juve right now. They're on the up.
Yeah.
They've got Vlahovic, they've got Chiesa.
The only other one I can think of.
I'd save it another year maybe for De Ligt, see where Juve are at the end of next
I can
season.
think of is Kimpembe.
Yeah, again, I don't think Kimpembe and Koundé together both left for centre-half, so I think that one of them is a very good option to replace. Bringing in one of them is a good option to replace Rudiger. But yeah, I think we need one cover for Thiago Silva for now.
I'll take it,
who will eventually be. I do not want John Stones. Then we definitely need a right centre half, at least one. Chalobah, I think, though, can do a job there, so that'll be fine.
Yeah.
We need at least one right centre half, one middle centre half, and at least one left centre half.
Fullbacks, wing backs, because Marcos Alonso is rubbish, and I'm surprised he started tonight, as mentioned. And obviously with Reece James being injured most of the season, and Chilwell has obviously been out for the whole season.
It's been a shame. We definitely need wing backs. I'd quite like to bring in Marco Correa, but I think that's going to be a very expensive deal. I want Owen Viendal, but again, the price is going to be high. Alkmaar know how to negotiate. In terms of other options, I'd have loved to play like Ryan Sessegnon from Fulham, but there's no one really like that. I don't think Amari Bell at Luton's the quality we need.
Like you said,
I think Max Aarons would be a really good option for Chelsea as a cover for Reece James. I miss you, although your brother is very entertaining.
Thank you.
This is the first time I've ever been complimented on the show.
No, it's not.
Prediction for Leeds Chelsea 3-1 for Chelsea. That's interesting, Alex. Predicting a big Chelsea victory despite the poor form.
But like Man City don't play Wolves. Fernandinho is in at centre back.
Interesting because they've not got. I mean, they've got West Ham at the weekend, but that's not a huge game.
Diaz doesn't.
Diaz not on the bench.
Ake.
Stone's also not on the bench. Ake the only bench option. I think if you're Ake, you're gonna be well pissed.
Yeah.
Because you are an actual centre half. And yet Fernandinho is getting a start over you in the back.
I'll be honest though,
back four.
If I was Wolves looking at that team, I'd be laughing. If I was Raul Jimenez, I am just going to sit on Fernandinho and just run at him. I don't know Jimenez is
Man City know they've got the cushion of the 3 point of the game in hand tonight. So even a draw would still see them top of the league. So I think they can afford to field a weaker side, which would then give them an advantage against West Ham because their players will be fresher. So.
Yeah.
I think it could be alright there. By the way, 11 votes now on the poll in chat. 18% going for Leeds, 55% Chelsea, and 27% thinking it will come out as a draw. We need a DM. I think
We need a midfielder.
In terms of, as a big statement signing, I don't want it to be a DM. I don't want us to go all out for Declan Rice or Tchouaméni. I mean, I want Tchouaméni, but at the prices being quoted, it's ridiculous. Same for Rice, though Rice is like 150 mil and Tchouaméni's 70. So, value for money, clearly go for Aurelian Tchouaméni.
Would you take Kamara on a free?
Yes, because I think he'd be good at covering for centre half, but also middle midfield.
I think
so it gives you that kind of rotation option. And yeah, you could play him at the back when Kante's in midfield, but you could also play him in midfield and give Kante a rest.
Yeah, I do. I wire out Jorginho next year. I just don't know.
We should have got Franck Kessie, considering that was a free.
On a free, yeah.
Before Barca went and snapped him up. So yeah. Then King of Kill, welcome to the stream with a drowning sound. That is not at all concerning. I think the TSC should bid for Chelsea. If we had the money, I would absolutely love to. But equally, I don't know. I think there's too much emotion attached there. Like, I know that if I was in charge of Chelsea, I'd just worry about every single decision I made in case it went wrong, because I care too much.
To get silence right.
That's the thing. As much as like you want your owner to care, you don't want them to make just constantly run the decisions over the mind, because then nothing will ever happen. So you need someone that's not going to be too emotionally invested, but equally still cares for the club.
Like Roman Abramovich.
Exactly. Well, we obviously know he loved Chelsea, but he didn't have that original connection before he went, where he's a fan. So yeah. Tipsy Catering with a 2-0 Chelsea win prediction. Yeah, I mean, if Chelsea don't concede tonight, I would be surprised considering our recent form. But
I've got Marcel in my fantasy team, so I beg we don't.
Yeah, I've got Reece as well, so
I've got Havertz.
Would be nice if we didn't concede. I've got Mount, who is starting, so that's good for me. Does mean that Mark Cucurella, who had a really good game for Brighton, is not going to get in. He's on my bench. 12 points that I've missed out on there. For Leeds, Dallas will score in 61st min. Interesting first goal scorer prediction. We'll probably actually get into ours very shortly because we have just 11 minutes till kick off. We usually do ours about 10 minutes before.
Want to go? Tchouaméni?
Yeah.
I think he's a bit much.
I think Aurelian Tchouaméni for 70 represents a much better deal than Rice, but I don't know. Considering he's been recommended by Fabregas, you've got the likes of Real Madrid interested in him, Liverpool interested in him. I don't want to get in a bidding war, but equally I think he's a very, very good player, and I don't want him going to anywhere else. So I feel like they're the kind of signings we need to make before like Kante's too old and such.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Akinfenwa retiring?
Yes, it's end of an era really for Akinfenwa.
Yeah,
obviously he's been a huge part of lower English football.
Exactly. I really like him off the pitch. I don't think he's great on the pitch.
What I do like,
but off the pitch, he's a very fun personality.
It's really good. I really like how his last game for Wickham will be the League One playoff final.
But equally, if they lose that, not only do they never see it, not only does he lose his last game, he also will lose. They'll also not be in the Championship next season. They'll be in League One. They'll have lost a playoff final. There's just so many ways that's going to go. That could go wrong.
If they did, that'd be great. That returning after they got relegated from it last year.
But playing against Sunderland, who were obviously double relegated, weren't they? It was Premier League, and then season after was down from the Championship. So not been a great run for them, but they could, for the first time since their double relegation, get back into it. So that'll be interesting to see. For Chelsea, Jorginho will score 34 minutes. Mount will score in the 54th, and the third goal will be Pulisic in the 79th.
Brian James soccer.
Comfortable 3-1 win. I take it. We just need to get back in the swing of winning, I think.
We need a big win.
We need to be just more confident, more calm.
I want a big win before the FA Cup final. Because if we lose tonight and we go into the FA Cup final after drawing with Wolves, losing to Leeds, I think Liverpool would walk all over us. I
think we're going to struggle anyway. So we do need all the momentum we can get. Just voted Leeds for obvious reasons. Wow, it's Leon.
Big game tomorrow night.
I think the fact that we're doing Chelsea Leeds and yet it's only 46% Chelsea, 31% Leeds and 23% draw says it all about Chelsea's form right now.
Yeah.
The fact that 30%
23% have got a blank draw.
I know, we never see that. So tonight is truly mental. And Leeds, interesting to see that so many people think they're going to win. Mount, Alex, I understood that. Then can you start the game already? I mean, I can call them up and see what they can do.
If I was in charge, yes, I'd start the game right now.
Yeah, but we've just got time for our excellent build-up. Should we get into predictions? 8 minutes to go. We'll start with the Chelsea game. I presume you've not given predictions for the other ones.
No.
Okay.
So we can go from all. Start with Chelsea.
And then we'll progress through the evening.
I think we need a big win. And I think Lukaku, scored a double against Wolves. Who knows? I'm going to say 4-1 Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think a big win and we'll score. I think we
need
score
it
early.
We definitely need it.
And we shut the Leeds fans up and we pummel them.
Yeah. I think Ellen Road. We need to get on top of the game before they start to get riled up, before the fans start to get going, and then, like we saw it on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday was Arsenal Leeds, wasn't it? Where immediately after 2 goals, they're 2-0 down, and then Ayling put in that horrific challenge. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking. Jumped in the air and then came, just stomping down on. Was Raphinha? No, Martinelli. Sorry, completely wrong team. Be mental if he fouled his own player. But yeah, interesting to see that. Yeah, because they have the power to start early. You donuts. It's not. I think Harry Jack was joking, but in case he wasn't, he is a donut. Who's stopping you from calling them? I don't have the ref's number. I don't know if I just call up
the ref anyway. We'd have to go straight to the very top. We'd have to go to the Premier League.
I was going to say, I don't think the Premier League CEO is going to pick up the call. Who even I don't even know who decides that. There's got to be more than one individual.
It's the guy who, I don't know if you noticed it, when they start the game, it's the guy that stands by the side of the pitch where the fourth official would stand in his suit, and he puts his hand up to tell the ref they've got 60 seconds, tell the ref they've got 30 seconds, then when his hand go back down, the ref can start the game.
He's literally just a fucking clock.
He is just a clock.
Could they not have just got a clock? We need to give a man a wage to be a clock.
Well, no, but he's the match organiser as well, so he organises all the games. He doesn't go to every game, obviously.
I was going to say, he is
they have more than one
round. So he's at the Leeds game. He's then got 15 minutes to get to both Leicester and to Watford at the same time, and then he's got to make the trip up to Wolves. It's going to be a tough one for him.
I think there's one for every club.
It's 0-0 or 1-0 Leeds.
Sorry.
Interesting.
So I said 4-1 Chelsea. My first goal scorer is going to be Romelu Lukaku in the 9th minute.
Interesting. Proper Brexit challenge. Tackle, sorry. Yeah, it was a Brexit tackle. Call the ticket office and ask them, maybe. I don't think... they can give us more seats if we need them. But we don't. We don't need seats.
Do you want to do your prediction for Chelsea? Because there's a couple of things I want to mention on tonight.
Sure, okay. I'm going to go 3-0 Chelsea. I'm going to go an early goal from Mason Mount. I'm going to go 4th minute.
Ooh. So I'm just going to go... Yeah, just before we get into our predictions, 2 big things that are happening tonight while we are live. First one is that if Celtic beat Dundee... Not that anyone really cares about this first one.
I was going to say.
If Celtic beat Dundee tonight, they will be crowned champions of the Scottish Premiership. And it is the Coppa Italia final as well between Inter and Juventus. So that's a big game. Big final. It's basically
I forgot that was going on.
Cup, really. Obviously we couldn't watch any of the competition because it's on the channel we don't have in the UK.
Yeah, Premier Sports Pro.
And also Anthony Taylor is referee, so we're in for an absolute treat tonight, guys and girls, and wherever you want to be. Should we go into the other 3 games? Leicester Norwich first.
Sure, Leicester versus Norwich. As much as I want to be. I don't know. Both sides have nothing to play for. No one cares about this game. I know I predicted these on Prem Predictions, by the way, but...
Solid.
Yeah, I don't know what I said.
I'm going to say 3-0 Leicester with a hat-trick from Ian Acho.
Yeah, okay, that's boring. I'm going to go 1-0 Norwich. A goal from Max Aarons.
And then Everton-Watford, I'm going to go 2-0 Everton. Goals from Richarlison and Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, Everton need it more. Watford already down. I think Everton will get a draw, though. I think it's going to be 1-1, and I'm going to go first goal scorer. Well, I'm going to goal scorers. I'm going to go Richarlison, and for Watford, I'll go Dennis. Pretty boring, I know.
And then Wolves City, I'm going to say 1-1. That's what I said on Pro Predictions as well.
Interesting. Oh, you do remember that one, then? At least someone remembers something about that video.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Hull City. It's basically, do I want to go bold or do I want to go how it's actually going to end up?
Don't know, make a decision quick. It's about to kick.
I'm going to go 1-0 City.
Alright.
Goal from Gabby Jesus.
Okay. It's also Euros 2028 in my player career. That is also a big moment.
Yeah.
Make sure you win it. I take it you're English.
I was going to say, I presume it's England.
It's gone. Oh wait, we've already hit 10 likes for this stream. So.
I think it's 9. The laptop, yeah, it is 9.
Oh.
The laptop's just always having a mare. Always adds one on for some reason. In terms of the poll, 14 votes now. 50% Chelsea, 29%. Oh, it's gone off. Leeds, 21% going for a draw. Prediction for Leicester versus Norwich, 4-1 for Leicester. Ooh. Wow, I don't like it. No, I'm joking. And then Wolves 0, Man City 4 from Chelsea fan. So loads of football going on tonight. Lots to keep an eye on. We will be doing the second half of Man City Wolves probably, unless like we're knackered.
I die.
Yeah, if he dies, then we won't do it. Okay.
So it's a possibility.
Just gonna clear that one up. If he just perishes live on air, I'll probably go right. I should probably call it a day there. So that's something.
My phone should have an absolute mare.
Is it excited for the start of
No, because it doesn't want
the stream? Oh, it's unexcited for the start of the stream.
Have I got data? I should do.
But yeah, just to reiterate, the lineups as they're popping up on screen, it is of course Mendy in goal, Chalobah right centre half, Christensen in the middle, and then Rudiger. Of course now leaving for Real, but tonight he's in Chelsea blue and he's starting at left centre back. I'm going to miss him. Reece James, right wing back, he's going nowhere. Alonso, left wing back, heading to Barca, apparently. Jorginho and Kovacic line up in the midfield too. Then on the right, it is one of Pulisic or Mount, the other one lined up on the left. And then, of course, the 100 mil big Belgian brute, it's Romelu Lukaku. And he's going to lead the line for Chelsea tonight.
There we go. I should be up anyway, don't I? Should scroll on.
Yeah.
Just set myself some form. Right, yeah. Let's see if Anthony Taylor can be a competent referee. Right. Because John Moss last night, for Villa Liverpool, glad he's retiring. Rubbish.
Oh, some cameraman in the wrong place had to run across the pitch. There's green lines all over this. I hate it. I presume that's rugby.
Yeah.
With around Liam Cooper, when Leeds have played with Liam Cooper, they've only lost 5, whereas without him they've lost 12. So is that going to be a further reason that Chelsea will lose tonight? Probably. Alex has gone Watford 2, Everton 3. What a game over there.
Yeah.
Mind you, all of Alex's predictions seem to have high scoring results.
He's also facing the wrong way to kick the football. He's going to take, as it stands, he's taking the kick off to the Leeds player.
Doesn't even know who he's playing for.
And 1 away.
What do you think of Lukaku Kane swap deal then?
I mean, I'll take Harry Kane, but I'm not sure it's going to happen.
No, but I mean, Conte loves a bit of Lukaku. Doesn't seem like he's going PSG anymore anyway, yeah. Game has now kicked off. It's not Hilda, sorry, I'm trying to remember all the players for Leeds. Now that was Pascal Struijk starting tonight. I saw him on the bench, that's the only name I seem to remember.
Costa.
What?
No,
Hjelde, the youngster, plays left back, I think. Because Leeds fans were annoyed because they wanted investment in January, and basically the board said, "Well, we bought young players and we don't want to stunt their development." Messi or CR7, the GOAT debate, the debate that everyone wants to know. I don't really have an opinion. I think we should just appreciate them and not compare the two.
If I had to pick one, I think I don't know.
I'd go Ronaldo for work ethic. Kovacic driving forward now. He's done really well trying to get it to Pulisic, but the pass is a little overhit and Liam Cooper passes out of play.
As you said, I think Ronaldo worked harder and has done it in more leagues, but I think overall Messi is a better footballer.
If I had to choose one in their prime that I wanted in my team, I'd want Ronaldo. If I was choosing one to play against, I'd also want Ronaldo. Messi's unplayable in his prime, but Ronaldo's more of a motivator, so I don't know. Hard to call there.
Hello, HSL. Hello.
Yeah. Welcome to the
A lot of big
stream.
games for Everton tonight.
Always with the
Got a big game against Watford, and obviously they'll be hoping Chelsea can win here.
Kovacic. Oh, almost got past Calvin Phillips. He got past Raphinha, but couldn't quite make it through to have a shot on goal. Christensen has found his way up the pitch, and he's not tracked, but now he will make his way back. Meslier with the ball at his feet, and he just calmly plays it across. Raphinha touches it down to Bay, who gives it back to Raphinha. That's not Bay, sorry, that's Rodrigo. This team is... I don't know who's where.
Good. Decent play from Leeds so far. First 2 minutes, but now they've lost the ball to Mason Mount.
Reece, Trevor. Here's Andreas Christensen. He turns, knocks it back to Mendy.
I think a big miss with Thiago Silva tonight. Christensen in the middle of that three
Rudiger.
just scares me. Really does. I'm really worried. But yeah, he's back to the Blues. Hopefully we can win tonight.
Lukaku. He tries to play it to Alonso, but can't. That is called as a handball. I'm actually awake for our game. Yeah, it's good to see you. Often. It's always
Anthony Taylor's a competent ref.
good. It's always good when you're here.
Anthony Taylor's.
By the way, we've just hit 10 likes, so thanks for that. And we've got 17 votes in the poll and chat. 53% Chelsea, 29% Leeds, and 18% going for a draw. Rudiger. Cross to Alonso.
Oh, Joe Hart better than Mendy. Oh no.
Lukaku.
Yeah, Joe Hart better than Mendy.
That is a disgraceful shout. That is just so incorrect.
Is it?
Yes.
I suppose. Mount!
Oh! I was a minute off. What a hit, Mason Mount on the edge of the area. Great strike. Chelsea won. Leeds 0 at Ellen Road already. We've already had a break through 3 minutes, and I said it would be the 4th minute. There's a Leeds fan not very happy that Mason Mount scored so early, deciding to call him a wanker. Excellent. Gotta love Leeds.
So what a finish by Mason.
Brilliant finish. Mace picks up the ball on the edge of the halfway, plays it out wide to Reece. Reece, with not many options in the area, decides cut it back to Mace, and from the edge of the area just slots it kind of top corner. Not really, not like
he's better than
breaking the woodwork.
He's better than Foden.
It's a lovely hit, absolutely lovely hit. No chance for Meslier. Liam Cooper almost blocks it. I mean, it's just round his head. Yeah, dope goal. Yes, HSL certainly was. And Alex with already in full caps. Absolute bowler and a brilliant hit. And he's in my fantasy team. Come on.
Exactly the start I wanted. Could not be more perfect.
And also only, it might even count as a 4th minute goal. So, yeah, it does.
It did.
It does.
Your
That's
prediction
absolute
bang
scenes.
on. Mount in the 4th. Can you see into the future?
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe I can. Does this mean Chelsea will now win 3-0? Hopefully. I'd absolutely love to nail the prediction. Because then maybe people will call me like Mystic Meg.
Snow.
Which is the dream.
We're the boys in blue. That's Mason Mount's 11th Premier League goal this season. Which I'm glad, because that does now mean that Lukaku isn't our top goal scorer in the Premier League.
How Jack, proof that Hart is better is that he has played for England and Mendy hasn't. That seems like it has racist connotations. I'm not sure I agree with that message at all.
Also, it would not be possible.
Yeah, I don't know.
Reece, hang on, they're going Chelsea
I
again.
don't judge players based on how many games they've played for England. Because if so, Peter Crouch is better than Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo combined.
So, what logic is that?
Yeah. 18 votes in the polling chat now. 28% Leeds, 56% Chelsea, 70% going for a draw.
Great ball across the box.
You can always rely on Lukaku to miss, can't
really good ball across the box from Mason Mount.
Pulisic there catches the Leeds player. Didn't quite catch who that was.
From Mason Mount, and Lukaku misses it. But Mason Mount looks very lively tonight. He's playing really well.
Yeah, I mean Lukaku was offside anyway, but yeah, he couldn't quite kick the football.
He's dived so late.
It's just, like, rather than sticking it out with his right foot, which probably could have reached, he kind of planted that into the ground, had his knee all over the place, and then swung his left at it.
It's one of those you've got to anticipate. As soon
as he's brilliant. Jorginho now plays it over the top. Lukaku against Llorente. Llorente just nods it back. I'm confused by the formation tonight for Leeds. I mean, they had it as a 5-4-1 on football, but I believe it's a 4-3-3.
Yes.
Harrison on the wing rather than a left wing back. That makes a lot more sense.
Sky is at 4-2-3-1 with Rodrigo and Cam.
It's Cock at right back rather than Llorente, and then left back is I don't know.
Chalobah in the side.
Stroke.
Reece James.
It's good to see Chalobah getting some minutes. We haven't lost with him in the side in the Premier League this season.
He could be keen.
Yeah, he keeps getting dropped for Aspi, who's making a lot of mistakes at the moment, so that is strange.
Well brought down from Lukaku. That's good play from Lukaku. Maybe he's turning into a centre midfielder. I'm happy that Lukaku is starting.
I mean, he played alright against Wolves. I'll be intrigued to see how he gets on, but maybe he can rekindle his Chelsea career.
Great play from Chelsea.
He'll never get the relationship back with the fans, but if he can do his job and score goals,
he would if he scores 30 goals next year.
I think it's unrepairable. What's the time for you guys? It is now 20 to 8. HSL 20 to 8
in the evening.
Yeah, no, I haven't got really early.
Yeah.
To watch this game. No, yeah, it's 20 to 8.
1938. Not the year. We're not that old. Yeah, we're actually sitting in 1938.
Robin Clark. Oh, that's brilliant from Mace. That is just not a foul. Not a foul, Taylor, but we move.
Anthony Taylor's not a competent ref anymore. He was for the first 5 minutes, but now he isn't.
Oh, he did 7, actually. Be fair to him.
Well done.
That's a new Anthony Taylor record.
Didn't make a bad decision in the first 7 minutes, but now he has failed that. Hopefully he never gets to do a domestic final ever again, by the way.
That would be horrific. Well, I mean, you say domestic. If you had a continental one, that'd be much worse.
Christ. Champions League final? Blimey. He wouldn't know, because he's not a...
He could do Europa League. He doesn't know what a Frankfurt is.
He thinks it... No, he'll think it's a sausage.
He'd be like, tasty. Raphinha, that's a brilliant ball. Luckily, Mendy can just saunter out.
The best goalkeeper, better than Joe Hart.
It's another player that could be heading Chelsea's way. Raphinha. Would you take him? If we were to let go of like a Hakim Ziyech, do you think Raphinha would be a good
He's
replacement?
kind of the same player. They both have a bit of an attitude about them.
No, but Raphinha's got the goals and assist numbers in the Prem. Ziyech hasn't.
Comes again. Christensen's basically just need clear.
Oh my God.
Oh, Dan James, good fit.
So what pisses me off, right? And I think the reason we've stopped thinging is because if you look at the contracts of all the players at Chelsea, there is no bonus for qualifying for the Champions League. It's only if they win the title that Chelsea players get any bonus. Whereas for Arsenal, Tottenham, qualifying for the Champions League earns them a bonus. I do think that incentive will make a difference for some players.
Yeah.
So there will be some that will only care about the money, really. Like, that is just realistic. Football is, at the end of the day, a job for them. Not a hobby, so they do have to care about the money. That's brilliant from Christian Pulisic. Can he find someone in the box? Mason Mount blocked off the line by Diego Llorente. Can Reece get there? He does.
By the way,
Chalobah. Jorginho, Chalobah.
It is not possible for us to show the game because if not, we'll get taken down.
BT Sport will be on us like a rash.
Sky Sports, but still.
You got right, Jack. Yeah, I know Chelsea fan absolutely nailed that prediction. Very buzzing with that. I'm going to stick that on my mantelpiece. Once called the Mason Mount 4th minute goal in the Chelsea versus Leeds game.
Still Lukaku has
turns, tries to strike, it hits Pulisic, but unfortunately the LeBron James or Saka
the sun is
wasn't
out now, but to be honest, it's been raining all day.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been a miserable...
So I'd rather live closer to the equator. Because, I mean, it's been pouring it down with rain today, and it's only till now that the sun's come out. Which is a bit annoying, because obviously we had to come out here and set up in the rain.
Yeah. So, I presume you're talking about us not being able to show the game. Well, if they decide to take down all our videos, it's a bit pointless us making them. Just like there's no content because it's all been taken down. I'm also really happy that Kovacic is starting. I really like him. I want him to go someplace else and get more starts. I think he's getting a lot of minutes at Chelsea. He's just been injured this season. If not, he'd have started a lot more games. Yeah, but we need Kovacic in the midfield. He dictates the tempo. He's he's really good in ball progressions. I think he's vital to the way Chelsea play.
I'm really missing.
I do think though that I like the Georgie Kova pivot. It's probably my second favourite of the 3 options. I'd say that Kante Kova is the best option, then Georgie Kante is the worst. Because just no one gets the ball forward. But, yeah.
Yeah, I love Kovacic. Oh.
I think Raphinha is good, but I wouldn't exchange him for Ziyech. I'm not saying exchange. I think that we will sell Ziyech. I think we should sell Ziyech, hopefully to like Dortmund or Bayern. I think he'd do really well in the Bundesliga, where it's a lot slower. I think he'd just like get a lot of goals and assists. And we know he's really good at crossing, so that'd be good for him. And then Raphinha, I think we need someone that's going to run at players. We don't have a dribbler in this Chelsea team. Like Mount's good at it, but you know if we keep wanting to play Mount as more of an attacking mid. By the way, Mount is back on the right wing tonight and he's got a goal, so I think we stick with that. Pulisic heads it up into the air. I think he tried to knock. Pulley tried to knock the header onto Lukaku, but not really directing it that way.
No, and yes, Harry just held big up. Anyway,
yeah,
Chelsea have been all over Leeds so far. It's great. I want another goal though, because 1-0 is not a good scoreline.
Cooper,
because they'll still believe they should get one goal back in it. Where we get second, then we get third.
Strike.
Game over.
Knocks it back to Melier.
Lukaku's just so lazy. But I understand starting him tonight because I want
Jorginho up into the air.
For the FA Cup final.
Cooper and Dan James against Mason Mount. Cooper, unsurprisingly, wins that battle. Mount, great interception. Here's Jorginho. Tries to play and Pulisic just kind of zips at him though, and he can't really get control of it. And Leeds win it back now. Leeds trying to go forward. Bate tries that out wide. It's worked. Harrison gets shoved to the ground by Reece. Well, that is strength, not a foul. Lukaku, he's ran past the player but forgotten to take the ball with him. So that was slightly problematic, but at least we're not having to defend.
I can put up with him tonight because I know that we're resting
Trev, great job.
Our biggest game left this year, so makes sense. Boy, Jack Harrison's still limping after he got absolutely bodied by the best right back in the world.
Pages by the way. I actually didn't know he was injured. That means he might play more next season. Yes. Obviously he got that brilliant goal against Liverpool, but then shortly after, it was the same game, wasn't it? I'm fairly sure he came off injured with an ankle injury, out for about 2 to 3 months, but back now, and he's been excellent since he returned from injury.
Great drive,
Pulisic tries to get past Kark, but can't quite. Also, I think Jorginho might leave this summer, especially with a midfielder coming in. We're going to want to recoup funds there, because if we're going to spend 70 million on Tchouaméni, and we've got Gallagher come back from loan, and possibly Gilmore as well. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's much need for Jorginho. I like Jorgie, but 50 mil Juve would be brilliant. I think that would be pushing it, but I guess we'll see what we can do.
I know resting for the FA Cup final, but I think if we had Werner and Havertz on the pitch tonight, we'd all be free in that.
But then they missed a load of chances in the what game was it we watched? Arsenal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A few weeks back now.
No one can finish for us, which is why I don't think.
That's why I wanted Haaland, but we just refused to.
Or give the players we haven't played a chance.
Yeah,
which I guess is what you're doing now.
The problem is Ziyech can only play on the right wing, and Mount is best off the right wing. So do we drop Mason Mount, or do we play Mount out of position to accommodate for Ziyech, whose atmosphere stinks? And attitude, sorry, not atmosphere.
He has this this
aroma.
Yeah, this aura that just follows around him. It's really just stinky, and
he doesn't live in the actual atmosphere. He has his own atmosphere.
He just lives in a bubble.
His ego's so huge.
Yeah, even the world's player, because no one would want to get anywhere near close to him.
Sure. 20 votes, by the way, in the poll in chat. 29% Leeds, 57% Chelsea, 14% draw, and we do now have kick-off in the other kickoffs, in the other games tonight. Leicester Norwich and Watford Everton.
I thought he'd given it because he pointed at James.
He's done well so far, Taylor. Not been shocked yet by any of his decisions.
And
that's where I'm waiting for him to
I didn't realise he was a FIFA referee.
I'm just waiting for Taylor to watch Dan James 2-foot Rudiger and go, well, I don't know.
He got the ball. I didn't realise that was a FIFA referee. I thought he owned the Premier League, but clearly not. So he can do World Cup and Champions League if they want him to. But I remember this year's Euros, the English referee.
Yeah, that's not a foul. Dan James has just died.
The English referee was Michael Oliver.
Taylor's done really well there. Not a foul at all.
Yeah.
The thing is, players like Dan James, or even if that was a foul, he gives himself a reputation because he fouls, because he dives, that refs are less likely to give fouls, especially when they're that close.
Yeah, that's like Matthias Klick, then they'd be more likely to give it, or just like a Pulisic or a Mount. He wouldn't be.
But
happy
Dan
if he
James
was
has a
happy.
history of going to ground quite easily.
Like Jack Grealish.
And players will know what players... refs will know what players go down easily.
Zaha, Grealish, James.
Salah, a few years back. This season he's become a lot better at not doing that. Because he doesn't need to. No one fucking marks him. Dan James, that was caught by Kovacic, to be fair there. Was caught.
Silly from Kova.
It wasn't silly, just slightly mistimed.
Let's have a look.
Dan James was getting away from him. He did touch the ball, but he also got the man. I don't know.
50-50.
He's certainly got on the ball first,
Ref
but
gave that one
because of the crowd
and he didn't.
and Dan James, yeah.
Anyway, deep free kick for Leeds, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that we should be good for defending set pieces.
Strong start from Chelsea. Hopefully we can press on and get another because I'm not confident as it stands. 1-0. They only need one goal and suddenly the game's completely flipped and we're in the shits.
That's very Chelsea. What happened at Wolves with only 2-0 up, they went and scored 1, then suddenly bang, we're drawing.
But equally, I think I'd rather be 1-0 up than 2-0 up at the moment because I think we get so complacent. And it sounds stupid, but we're so complacent when we go 2 up. Think of Wolves.
Lukaku's he's so good defensively.
The saying is true. The most difficult scoreline in football, the worst scoreline in football, is to be 2-0 up. Because complacency creeps in, but you're not so far ahead that you're untouchable.
And then it's
dangerous scoring.
You get complacent, and then as soon as you concede 1, you're either still we'll be fine.
You're starting to worry because you've just conceded. And you thought you were dandy, and then you go and hang on. We actually,
You said Gandhi there.
We just need to hold on.
You thought you were Gandhi. You could just save everyone.
Oh, Dan James, Reece James though is clear.
And Click has done that.
Is it Click? Isn't it Lewis Bate?
I think it was Click.
Click's not even on the pitch.
Is he not?
No, it's Bate and Phillips, I believe.
I've been calling Bate Click for the last God knows how long.
I think I think it is a deliberate thing that Chelsea are playing and Bates getting his first Premier League start, I believe. I think it might be his first Premier League game in.
Yes, he marched happy with his team.
Okay, no, it's his third, but it is his first start.
Alright.
So that is interesting.
Although Click might got the ball.
Click's not. Click isn't on the pitch. Because Football got it wrong earlier. It's Meslier in goal. Koch at right back, Struijk at left back, Cooper and Llorente make up your back 2. It's then Phillips and Bate in middle midfield. Raphinha's on the right wing, Harrison's on the left wing. Then it's Rodrigo in attacking mid and Dan James up front.
It's the other way around.
But I think it's
James in cam and Rodrigo leads a line.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say I've seen Dan James well deep all game, so I don't really know what's going on there.
Or unless he's like Harry. A bit of fluidity.
Yeah.
Because all 4 of them could really play out front.
That is modern football now. Attackers tend to be able to play anywhere across the front, and then they just kind of rotate constantly. We see that in a lot of City systems, which could be interesting to see how Haaland fits into that, because we know Haaland's a much more traditional number 9.
Tonight, if Haaland's
I don't think it'd be as compromising.
Haaland's in that team, Pep has got to drop either Sterling, Foden, or Bernardo Silva.
Everton's game has started, so I'll be watching that. Keep me updated on Chile. Okay, we will do. You can follow our commentary, obviously, here, and you can give us updates on the Everton game, preferably, because I don't. Obviously, we're not watching that, so we don't know what's going on. So yeah, if you're watching it, you might as well.
The last time you did that, some bloke timed himself in goalposts. That was interesting. And
then we switched channels, so you never know. Never know what's going to happen. They'd house sign both of you at centre back. And centre back. I'm very confused as to what that's supposed to mean. They are words in the English language, but they're not used correctly. Robin Koch, Llorente.
I was really worried. I saw the sideboards
into Raphinha. Nice turn.
Breaking news in the Sky colours. I thought, what's breaking news? Turns out she wants to tell everyone that you can download their app for free.
Should we?
I haven't actually got the Sky app.
Oh, I thought you meant the Leeds app. I was going to get the Leeds app. Just see what's going. What even is on the Leeds app?
Leeds players, like the Chelsea app.
Yeah.
Like that for Leeds.
Leeds aren't in as many competitions, so they've got nothing to talk about.
No.
That wasn't a dig, they're just not. They're not in the UCL.
No, but Chelsea haven't. Still talk about a lot.
Reece.
Lukaku. Oh my god,
he's done really well there. Alonso. Yeah. It's a great ball flicked on there by the Leeds defender. He's done really well.
Straight to Pulisic, and that's 2-0.
Yeah, or over. They should sign both of you at right centre back and left centre back. Sorry for my bad England. Mount receiving some abuse from the Leeds faithful.
Oh look, that guy, the kid at the front.
Yeah, the kid said something and his mum laughed at it. I was like, is that how you respond to your kid saying something inappropriate?
His girlfriend to the right of him. He's just trying to impress her.
They should sign both of you at right centre back. If I was at right centre back tonight, Chelsea would be in the mud. I'm not going to be able to contain Raphinha for 90 minutes. Maybe 5.
Not now, but if I was I could play right centre back for Chelsea under wherever.
Right.
Well, no, maybe not Chelsea level.
Not to blow my own trumpet, but I am probably the best right centre half in the world.
Yeah, mate, I'm better than.
If Leeds go down, who all do you think will leave, and where do you think they'll go? They have some good players.
Raphinha
will leave either Arsenal, Chelsea, or maybe even Liverpool.
Melee.
I don't see where Melio goes is the problem. I don't, because there's no teams in the Prem that need a keeper. I think PSG might be his long-term destination, or like a Juve or something like that. I think he'll end up at a big club, Melio.
Yeah, definitely.
But no team really needs a goalkeeper. I think Tottenham will get Pickford.
If they go down there, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah, I think either way they might get Pickford. But then yeah, I guess if Everton don't think then Meslier could be an option. I don't think Meslier wants to go to Everton. But yeah, I think whoever goes down, their keeper will join Tottenham, whether it be Pope, Meslier or Pickford.
Mm-hmm.
Though, also Meslier to Newcastle, actually, that could be a good shout. Little French connection there.
Bamford will stay just so he can score 50 goals next season
and Bruno Guimaraes.
That's a bad
French as well. That's not a great challenge from Dan James. I think he will be... Oh my God, he's got a red!
Yeah, I thought so.
I think he was going to give a red card at Ellen Road, but he has. Dan James is making his way off the pitch.
That's a great decision.
I need to see a replay of this because I was too busy thinking about...
We saw this
Leeds players.
Same as Arsenal.
Marsh is not
Leeds
happy.
are not handling this. He can't believe it because the same happened to Arsenal.
I don't know whether he can't believe the challenge or whether he can't believe the red, but I'd imagine it's the challenge. That was
because
not
he knows,
good from Dan
and
James.
his reaction was exactly the same because Leeds are falling apart.
Again.
You know, Ayling makes a stupid. He can't believe it. Jesse Marsh cannot believe what Dan James has just done.
Yeah,
so
Jesse Marsh, that is a joke.
You think the bad tackle from Ayling cost them against Arsenal, and I think Dan James could just cost Leeds against Chelsea. It's a terrible tackle.
I'll say the Leeds fans that still think they'll be in a better position under Bielsa. I don't understand how you can think that. I think Leeds with Marsh in the Championship next season will waltz the league.
Yeah,
absolutely waltz it.
There's nothing Jesse Marsh can do when Ayling and James are getting sent off. Let's have a look at it again. Yeah, it's disgusting.
That's horrific.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Both 2 foot. There's absolutely nothing you can think about that.
2 feet, studs up. Disgusting.
Yep. I believe, anyway.
Yeah. Oh, he's just gone straight into
it's a scissor.
Ankle.
It's a scissor. It's just
it's studs right. Yeah.
It's a horrific challenge. Right, many things wrong. Studs up in the air, scissor, both feet up. What else do you want to throw into the worst challenge? Oh my God, not Kovacic. I think he's all right.
He'll be out for the rest of the season. Not Kovacic. Dan James.
Yeah, I mean they've just been looking at recent. There might be there might be bad injury considering that they've not panned to him yet, which is concerning.
Is all right.
They're all getting drinks and they're not panning to Kovacic. That is very concerning.
I mean, I hope it's all. It's a disgraceful.
Hopefully he's all right. He's a very good player.
I hope he's banned for life if he's injured. Kovacic. Yeah, that's a bit far actually. No, Kovacic's all right. Kovacic
is up and moving, but he's
hobbling off.
Yeah, I think I don't know if he'll be all right. Just
rest him for the FA Cup
final. We do need him in the FA Cup final. Get him off. Yeah.
Not okay.
Yeah, but Meslier might go to one of the teams coming up. I actually heard a rumour that all 3 teams are looking for Dean Henderson on loan. Yes, right, so if we look at it...
Fulham have got Gazaniga.
Luton Town
need a fucking keeper.
We need a keeper. I think Dean Henderson loan to Luton makes the most sense because they're not going to put money into a goalkeeper because everyone's so expensive. They will definitely not be able to afford Meslier. I think Luton have more pressing matters to and I think Dean Henderson on loan makes a lot of sense there. So if Luton do go up, which of course we will... we'll see the semis Friday and Monday, so make sure to join us then. But
and then Bournemouth got Mark Travers, I believe, and
in terms of the teams that are actually already up, Bournemouth.
Oh yeah, you're presuming Luton can go up.
Yeah.
Huddersfield have done it. I think they've got Ward. I don't know who they've got, but yeah.
Harry Jackson clean tackle. I think he's being sarcastic with the Brexit football stuff. But yeah, HSL, the hell you on, bro? That's a clean tackle in wrestling or something.
Yeah, look, Jesse Marsh's reaction. Because I tell you what's going to cost Leeds this season is their players. Because I don't know what Dan James and Luke Ayling have been thinking last few games.
I think the problem is, right,
they've lost their heads.
They get so worked up by the Ellen Road crowd. Because if you go 1-0 down, they're booing, they're shouting, they're getting angry at the players. It just creates such a tense atmosphere that then, desperate challengers start flying in. And that's when mistakes are made, and that's then a red card comes, and that's just even worse for the others that are still on the pitch. Mound, deflected off of Calvin Phillips.
Goal kick.
I think it may have come off Chalobah or someone in that area.
Anthony Taylor, first 27 minutes, done very well.
Let's have a little look. It does take a touch off Chalobah. If not, that is going in. The deflection wouldn't have made a difference in Calvin Phillips. I think that would have found its way to the bottom corner. Of course, Meslier could have maybe got a hand to it. But if not, that was aiming goalwards. So.
Yeah, Loftus-Cheek has come. He's coming on.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek warming up. He's had a much more increased role in the side.
Yeah.
But would you keep him in the squad for next season, Ruben Loftus-Cheek?
I think definitely. I think he's been one of our best midfielders this season.
But if you look at our current roster, Jorginho, Kovacic, Kante, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, if we're bringing in Gallagher, if Gallagher's come back on from loan, Gilmore as well, and we bring in Xiaomeni, that would leave us with 7 in the middle.
The pass was shite. But Lukaku holding the ball up, waiting for everyone else to arrive.
Well, that play is very good from Roman.
Down.
But yeah, if we keep Ruben Loftus-Cheek and bring in Xiaomeni and don't loan out either Gallagher or Gilmore, then that would leave us with 7 central midfielders.
Yeah, good point.
Plus any youth prospects.
Like, Kovacic was alright, but I think, precaution. I think Tuchel's looked at it. He's gone, we're 1-0 up already. They're down to 10 men, and he is carrying a bit of a knock.
Rudiger's put it out of play, so Kovacic can come off.
Yeah. Get Loftus-Cheek on.
That's fine. Rest him up. Let's hope he's okay for the final.
And we need him in the final.
Tuchel, not happy.
I think that's what that's what I mean, though.
Because he knows Kovacic is going to be necessary. It's so annoying.
James has made a stupid, disgraceful, disgusting challenge.
It's so annoying because there's...
And he could have cost Kovacic a place.
Hey, can you tell me if Kovacic comes off or if he's playing weird? You didn't see my comment about Meslier and Dean Henderson. I think we did mention it. Hey, just how? You may have missed that bit. I don't know whether the audio died or something.
Kovacic is coming off.
We definitely talked about it. Kovacic is now coming off, and it will be
Loftus-Cheek
to replace him. And we will see a replay of the Mount goal. Lovely here. Absolutely lovely here. And of course, in the 4th minute, as I called it.
Yes.
Nailing it tonight so far with the predictions.
But yeah, I really hope Kovacic is all right for the FA Cup final. That's what I mean. It's
with the go on.
Awful tackles like that have no. You think
Son on Andre Gomez was the one that immediately came to my mind.
And the one who was it for Valencia? Who took out for Fafana in a pre-season friendly?
Was it Albiol Coquelin? It was one of them, wasn't it?
Coquelin.
Villarreal.
Yeah, Coquelin. He ended Fafana's whole season and left,
in a friendly.
In a friendly.
Not like if it's a competitive match and you make a mistake, I can understand that. Like Dan James wasn't intending it. Some Leeds fans very angry at Kovacic for coming off the pitch.
Oh,
so that's
because it's Kovacic's fault for putting his leg where Dan James wanted to scissor kick.
Yeah.
Just practicing his karate
I just don't understand getting... Like, I'd always be compassionate with players getting injured, even if they're rival players. It's the most horrible thing in the game. Because, obviously, there's the physical effects of it, but no one really talks about the mental side of it.
Oh, hang on, Lukaku's
in! Meslier! 2-0, but I think it might be ruled offside.
Yeah,
yes, Lukaku was stood in Manchester.
I don't know, we haven't seen the replay yet, but the fact that he was that far on... Oh, I'm going to get a VAR graphic.
It's close, but I don't think he's on at all.
Do you not? I'm going to chuck a graphic on you.
I mean, it's a lovely finish from Lukaku. That's absolutely brilliant from the Belgian.
Is it 2?
Shame it's not going to count because that would have been a Mount assist as well.
The fact they're showing the replay loads of times was... I mean, what a finish.
They
are still checking it, VAR.
If Lukaku can continue the form he's displayed recently...
Awful. The angle is horrific.
I don't know why they've chosen that.
Do they not have a side on angle?
I was going to say.
Offside.
Yeah.
Country mile, actually. Looking at the line.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, he was certainly alongside Llorente, but just needs time to run a little better there. But if Lukaku can rekindle the form, would you be okay with him at Chelsea next season? If he can find form?
I mean, if he finishes like that every week, yes.
The problem is, it is Wolves and Leeds.
Yeah.
The thing is, I kind of want to play him in a big match, but I don't want to play him in the FA Cup final.
No.
But he did play the Carabao Cup final for a bit and didn't do horrifically. He did score a perfectly onside goal. So maybe him against Liverpool could be very effective. I guess we'll see. I think he is the only one that can match Van Dijk for physicality.
And say he played in the 2, someone with a bit of pace. Either at Werner or Havertz.
I mean, a 2 could work as well. The problem is, another problem with Chelsea now, I don't know our best team at all. I couldn't even tell you the best formation. And it's not like the Man City problem of everyone's so quality, I don't know who we're going to play where. It's like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Dan James is a clown. Yeah.
Yes.
he's such a shite footballer as well. It's not even like he's a good footballer and he's made a mistake. He's a terrible footballer and it's a horrific tackle. I just don't understand what goes through your head. I get a bit overexcited, but that was awful. It's not even like, it's not like, okay, he's just, adrenaline, he's gone in late and he's gone in studs up. He has scissor kicked Kovacic into next Tuesday. And I just don't get what's gone through his head there. It's so confusing. But he's off the pitch now. Hopefully.
Oh, Mount's touch wasn't great. Back to the Leeds defence. Strick. Into midfield, Rodrigo, Chalobah.
I would request that Kovacic wrapped in a full body bandage. And he's like wrapped in bubble wrap and isn't allowed near anything.
As I said, I don't want a Kante Jorgi pivot. Whether that means a Kante Loftus pivot, I think I'd be okay with that. Loftus was really good in the semi. I think Loftus over...
But I believe we've got Jorginho there.
I think Kante's a must in the final. And then I'd play Loftus over Jorginho because Loftus, goal scoring midfielder, very good at ball progressions, not Kovacic level, but very good.
Oh, ball in.
Lukaku.
Just wide. Great ball. But that is exactly what I want to see. Reece James got incredible crossing ability. Lukaku was a big, tall, physical striker.
And that's what I don't understand, why we kept playing Reece at centre-half. I think with Reece and Chilwell on the side, Lukaku will be incredibly effective for Chelsea. I don't know. If there's nowhere to play, if there's nowhere for him to go next season, I think we just need to give him another season and see what happens.
We give him a chance, and if he plays rubbish, then we play Havertz. But I do think if he finds his best form, he's a fan. He is 100. He is an 100 million.
It's like with the difference with Werner is we've had him 2 seasons now. He's not been amazing. I love Timo Werner, but if we're going to be honest and be realistic, I don't think anyone wants Lukaku. Whereas I think we could sell Werner for 50 mil and then use that money to buy someone else. And Jack Harrison now on the floor for some reason.
Yeah, that's what we've been holding.
How's Lukaku playing? How was the ruled out goal? I want him to come to form. Okay, he's done all right. He's got himself some good positions. If he was slightly offside for the goal, but there wasn't much in it.
He lobbed Meslier with a lovely finish into the bottom corner.
By the way, just pan to the Leeds players in the crowd. There's quite a lot of injuries. There's Bamford up there. I believe the other one was Click or
I think Click might have got
Forshaw or something. I don't know who that was.
I think it was Forshaw. But yeah, Jack Harrison is down. It looks like he might be coming off.
I'll have a look who's injured for Leeds.
Yeah, he is coming off, and it's going to be Junior Firpo.
Oh, Stuart Dallas.
Yes, Junior Firpo coming on for Leeds.
But yeah, the fact they've got Forshaw, Bamford, Dallas, Roberts, and then obviously Ayling suspended. Those all injured.
Yeah, I'd love to see him back to form. Because I do think when he is on form, he is an £100 million world class
we saw it. Wolves, he was excellent tonight. He took his goal well.
Against Arsenal in his first game, he was great. He scored double against Villa.
Yeah, I think if we can find that form for him, he could be very effective for Chelsea. I don't think he'll ever win back the full love and admiration of the fans. I think there'll always be a section that absolutely despise him. Because the comments he made were, frankly, are just unacceptable.
Yeah.
But unimaginable. I never thought a player would come out and do an unscheduled interview to tell the world how he didn't want to be at the club he's at. Like, that is just unbelievably unprofessional. But That's done. That's over and done now. I think we just need to put it behind us and hope that
Jack
Lukaku can find form.
is now making his way off. Firpo will replace him.
We will have a lengthy bit of stoppage time as well, thanks to all the injuries and
Harrison
such.
injured. Dan James committing murder.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just glad it didn't look didn't look serious for Kovacic.
22 votes in the poll and chat. 59% Chelsea, 27% Leeds, and 14% draw. Currently, the 59% are correct. Hey, just how do you think Bamford will go somewhere if they go down? I thought he was a good striker. He's been very unlucky with injuries this season.
I also think
Very unlucky.
he'll stay and he'll just do what Mitrovic has done and just score 30, 40 odd goals next season when Leeds win the league, and get 100 points. I
do think though, Bamford has a decent ceiling. There is a good player in there.
Yeah.
Like you don't get to you don't get through the whole Chelsea academy process without being a good player. Like genuinely, even players like Solanke, like people slate him, but he's not. Like he's had a really good season for Bournemouth.
Funny feeling.
Crowd trouble. Looks of it. They're looking over into the crowd. I don't know whether it's crowd trouble or some kind of medical emergency. If it is a medical emergency, we of course wish whoever is affected by it.
But we are
our prayers and stuff, but it seems there's some kind of incident in the crowd. Whether the Leeds fans have started something or whether it's some kind of medical emergency, we don't know. I guess we'll see. But Marsh is using this as an opportunity to talk to his
We are going to have a
players.
lengthy stoppage time, by the way.
Yeah.
Jack Harrison is obviously now off the pitch. They're just looking at him on the bench.
Yeah, so he's got some kind of hamstring injury. By the way, big goal in the Coppa Italia final. Inter Milan 1, Juventus 0 after just 7 minutes. That is huge. That is huge for Inter Milan. But yeah, I'd imagine they're not showing the camera to it, which would make me think it's a medical emergency.
Yeah.
Because if it was sat in crowd trouble, Sky would be all over that like a rash. Like, look at this.
It could be the
Kicking
same
off.
thing. Say Leeds have kicked off about something and someone's got injured in the process.
Yeah. 23 votes, by the way. 61% Chelsea, 26% Leeds, 13% draw. I can see Chelsea just slowly creeping up as they kind of dominate. I mean, 1-0 up, red card. If they throw it away now. God. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Hopefully whatever's happening is going to get sorted out and hopefully everyone's alright.
So, as it stands for the Chelsea's perspective in the season,
4 points clear of Arsenal.
4 points ahead of Arsenal. If Arsenal were to win tomorrow night, a point would be all they needed from the final 2 games to guarantee Champions League football. It'd be nice to get third, but Champions League is
if Tottenham win tomorrow night, Chelsea then be 4 points clear of Arsenal. I think it's the big one.
I think it's completely mental that this season is the closest we've been to the title in terms of points.
Yeah.
Considering how horrific it's been. Since, obviously, we won it in 2016.
But if anyone's in chat, just put something in to keep us entertained while we wait for whatever's happened to be sorted out. And hopefully we'll be playing some footy soon.
Yeah. By the way, it was Nicolo Barrea who got that goal for Inter Milan.
It's a huge goal. Take it the other games are 0-0. And Man City Wolves will be kicking off in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to kick off there, and it is 0-0 in the other games.
We are going to get back playing football, but it looks like medical emergency because the Chelsea physios and the Leeds physios both went over and helped with whatever the problem was. And we are going to get back underway shortly.
Harry Jack, I have to go. Love you, Jack and Harry. XXXXX. Thank you for being here, Harry. Good to see you.
Just telling.
And hopefully see you tomorrow for Arsenal versus Tottenham.
But I'd say that incident alone was a good 3 minutes plus Dan James's tackle and Jack Harry. I think we could be looking at a good 5-6 minutes. And also still got 5 minutes of actual time in the first half to go, so a lot could happen.
Rudiger across to Trevor Chalobah. Reece back to Trev. Andreas Christensen. I think you guys have a really good squad. It's just they haven't really clicked. I think there's some obvious areas for improvement. There's big players. Rudiger for that's it. Leaving, which is going to be a huge gap to fill, and I've not always been the biggest fan of Andreas Christensen, but we will miss having a centre half.
I also think we are quite a few players that are very inconsistent. Hang on.
Yeah, that's a big
ball.
problem. Reece Pulley!
Great
I can't believe that's not gone in and then hooked away. I mean, it's offside anyway. Then,
yeah. I mean, speaking of, Pulisic, Lukaku, Ziyech,
it's just so
Havertz, Werner.
Such an inconsistent side.
Yeah.
I also think
Kante.
there's no real leadership anymore.
No.
Aspie's our leader. He's going this summer. What then after that?
Silva's only been there a season.
Jorginho?
Yeah, again, he hasn't been there long.
Who's going to take the armband? I think personally it should be Reece James.
I think he does have that bit of
Chelsea through and through.
Leader.
I think you need a defender to take the armband, and it's pointless having Thiago Silva because he's going to be going.
If I had to pick anyone out of our squad to give us a motivational speech before a cup final or something, I'd give it Reece James.
I've never really liked attackers having the armband. If not, I think Mace would definitely be in with a shout.
I feel like they can't influence
but then again, Lampard's Chelsea's greatest ever captain, so maybe I'm the idiot there. But I don't know. I think midfielders are fine. So maybe Lampard
or JT.
Well, it was always Lampard was captain, wasn't it? During
and JT got it towards the end because obviously Lampard left
before. Pulisic now driving forward for Chelsea. That's a terrible challenge from Calvin Phillips.
Send him off as well.
Pick him up a yellow card.
Thing is, though, what confuses me with the Dan James red card is Anthony Taylor has his cards the other way round to every referee. So every other referee will have their red card in their side.
He puts them in the pocket in his
arse. And the yellow in the pocket on the chest. He has it the other way round. Anthony Taylor has his yellow in the arse pocket and his red.
I don't think Taylor does have a yellow. I think he's only got a red.
To be fair, that card he just gave Phillips looked a bit orange.
Yeah. So does the Sky Sports graphic. I don't know whether it's our TV just making everything redder than it should be.
To be fair, that is a very red line.
I mean, I would imagine the red card line would be red. That is stunning.
Fine, shut up.
But like Frank Lampard was a fucking strawberry.
So what there is, I'm ready for a replacement.
A replacement. Koundé was linked in January. Chelsea's still interested in a move, but the deal will look expensive. Pau Torres from Villarreal also linked, but it's again going to be expensive. I don't really rate him, if I'm honest. I just think he's just a bit. He's inconsistent, and from watching him this season in the Champions League, he's very error prone. But he often gets away with it because of the way Villarreal play. Mm-hmm. But it's so compact that even if you make a mistake, it's impossible to do anything with that ball if you jump on the interception.
Your mate's going to be there next to you to smash it away.
Yeah, or if you make a bad pass, Salah intercepts, he's immediately swarmed by 9 blokes.
Mount, Reece James, Jorginho, ball in, for Alonso back post.
And then Koulibaly also linked. He'll be into his final year of his contract coming this summer. So Napoli believed to want 30 mil for the Senegalese centre half. I do think
it's a lot.
Yeah, especially considering he's been out injured most of this season. Other than when he went to AFCON and won it. I don't know. Obviously, he's got that link with Mendy. Both playing in the Senegal national side. I don't know. I 3 years ago, 100% bring him in for any amount of money. But again, this is just poor recruitment from Chelsea. We knew that Rudiger's contract was running out the end of the season. We knew Christensen's was running out the season. We let Gerhi go for 20 mil to Palace. Mm-hmm. We haven't signed any centre halves. One thing I will say is Levy Cole's joining the end of the season. I think he's very good. He can play on the left side of that defence, but I want someone to play there now, and then Cole can kind of learn from them.
6 minutes valid time, by the way.
Very low.
Is he?
There was at least 4 minutes for the incident in the crowd. We don't know what that is. I'll try and find out during half time. There's at least 4 minutes there. Kovacic was down for 2 or 3. Harrison was down for 2. There was the whole thing with Dan James. So, I don't really know. That's odd to me. Yeah, stream's doing well. It's good, good to see so many of you hopping in and enjoying the first day of the 6 days of streaming. That sounds like we're building up to Christmas. We're not. We're building up to watching Huddersfield Luton, then having a day off, then being back for the Europa League final.
We're on the way.
But it should be a good 6 days of live streams. Robin Koch, by the way, has just tried to get past Alonso, but luckily Alonso became prime Jordi Alba at the last minute. You hear that, Barca? He's pretty much Jordi Alba.
Hang on. I'm an absolute mare.
What?
I thought football I looked at the clock, went 46
I
minutes.
thought football was rugby.
And I thought we only played 40.
Good, solid,
And
great
I
job.
thought we've already played 6 minutes. By third bar has already come on a mid-table, which is going to bring me on to my next point. Leeds United this season have picked up 97 yellow cards, which is the most in
Premier League history.
ever in Premier League history. The only other team that was closer was Sunderland on 94 in like 1990.
But then I think if you had all cards, Leeds are much more ahead of that because they've had
2 red cards in
two in the last 3 days. I think Ailing's been sent off most games this season.
By the way, City Wolves was just kicked off.
Yeah, we'll put that on during the break.
How long will it take City to score? Who knows? I'd like Chelsea to grab no one before half time. That would be nice. Just a second. But again, things like that. I'll happily take a 2-0 lead into half time because that means we can come out and grab a third.
Rudiger. Cross to Chalobah. Yeah, still got 4 minutes left of this half.
Yeah. Reece James.
Back to Jorginho.
Lost the Shakers look decent since he came on. But equally at the moment, I think everyone on the Chelsea pitch looks decent.
Pulisic. Lovely turn into Lukaku. Can't quite hold it up. And then Llorente. Knocks back to Stroke. Knocks back to Melier, who clears it long. Straight to Chalobah though.
Great touch.
From his Chelsea, so much time on the ball now. Leeds can't press everyone. What do you think about Wolves winning against Man City today? I think it's possible. We've seen Wolves dismantle Chelsea up from 2-0 down.
For the sake of the title race.
Yeah.
Because I think if City win and they're 3 points clear of 2 games to go, they're not bottling that.
We've seen Wolves become somewhat of a bogey team for Man City in recent years. I think Bruno Laga's an incredible coach. I think he'll end up at one of the top sides in Europe.
At the Molineux, the longer Wolves hold on, the more City will get frustrated, and the more Wolves have a chance. So I think it's important for Wolves to hold on. I looked at my phone, half expecting it to say 1-0 City as soon as I said that, but no, still 0-0.
Yeah.
Lukaku flicked onto Alonso, back over the top looking for Lukaku, but Melier beats him.
I think it's going to be 0-0 and then Jesus will score late on for City.
Wonder why.
Not purely for my fantasy team. I
want it to be 0-0
but
because I want City to drop points, but I've also got Cancelo and Laporte in my fantasy team, so I hope they draw a 0-0.
I hope it's 9-0 Wolves.
That'll be tragic.
9-1 Jesus.
Assisted by Cancelo.
No, assisted by Jesus.
He's going to assist himself.
Yes, he's going to he's going to cross it in, run round, and overhead kick it. He's going to kick it really far in the air, run, get it, and then overhead kick it, and they'll give him the goal, and the assist will be like the first time it's ever happened.
Oh, what a touch, Mount.
Brilliant. He's got Alonso out wide, slots him in. Alonso gears up for the cross, decides against it, gives it back to Mount. Alonso's fallen over it, but he's falling over it in the right direction. Kovacic. I don't know why Alonso didn't just whack one in there.
And he just kept falling.
He's just tumbling everywhere, that man.
Oh, I'm going to miss him.
Problem is, he's disproportionate. Like, his torso's wham, his legs are like not as. Oh, yeah, so he's just constantly falling forwards. Reece doesn't want to give Furfo the ball.
Don't get booked. Come on, don't get booked. Don't be silly. Just give him the ball now. Give him the ball now. We don't just keep wasting. Okay, now she's dropped on the floor.
Drops it. Good job.
Oh, is Anthony taking a book in? Oh. They got very close.
Having a little kiss. Bloody hell.
Did they not? That was very close.
You could definitely smell his breath.
Yeah, I was going to say. Anthony taking it in closer.
I think he might have whispered, this is payback for the fucking Chelsea-Liverpool game early in the season.
Yeah. Oh,
Mount, nice turn. Gives it to Reece. Reece, back to Trevor Chalobah.
2 minutes to go in the half.
Christensen, fouled by Rodrigo.
Send him off.
And takes a free kick quickly.
Actually, don't send him off because I haven't got another graphic.
Yeah, there's going to be like 9 red cards down there.
Just put the 2.
Or just get another red card.
Bit hard. Not as easy as just to get another graphic. Just whip one out of nowhere. Oh, Chalobah's advancing and Chalobah's going to go wide, very wide.
Shot just drilled across the entire world.
Tried.
But equally, like Pulisic should be making a run across there, and that is where we're going to call it. Quite early. think 2 minutes early there.
No, I did my maths wrong. 45 to 51 is 6 minutes.
Oh, I thought it was the 49th minute. Excellent.
That is now, and Man City have scored.
Here we go. We're going to see the goal. Jose Sarr clearance wasn't stunning. The Wolves player didn't know that Zinchenko was behind him. Fell to De Bruyne. De Bruyne, nice little flick. Bernardo Silva back into De Bruyne, and he slots it past Jose Sarr. A very, very good finish from the Belgium. It's Manchester City 1, Wolves 0 at the Molineux. And that is title race over. Possibly. Is it?
Who knows?
The gap will go down to 3 points. If Man City were to drop points against West Ham on the weekend, though, then Liverpool would just need to win against Southampton to try and get level into the final weekend. Okay. I'm not hungry yet, but sure.
And
it is only 20 past 8.
And?
Okay.
I'm gonna. Well, or you can eat it once. It's not. But
Okay.
I thought I want to eat during half time, and I am hungry.
Fair enough. I'll hold down the fort for now. If anyone wants to stick their thoughts on the first half, I'm also in chat. Make sure to do so. I'm also gonna flick over to the other channel, so we can watch. Oh, Wolves! That's a foul in the penalty area. I've just flicked back, and it's either the greatest challenge ever from Laporte or a penalty. I think it's the greatest challenge ever. Gonna have a little look at this again. I mean, I didn't see it the first time, but yeah. Got over the top, the Wolves player, and that is a brilliant challenge from the Spanish centre-half. Great job from Aymeric Laporte. Pedro Neto. Ball in. It's flicked on by Wolves. Cancelo clears. Jimenez tries to get a shot away. Can't. Who the Christ is that? It's a left back. I don't know who he is. I think it's Ryan Aït-Nouri, but I genuinely don't know who it is. I need to find the lineups for this. But yeah, as it stands, Manchester City will lead by 3 points.
Hello.
Do you know who the Wolves left back is? Because I've just said some geezer.
Johnny.
No. Unless Johnny's growing a full head of hair. I think it's Ryan Aït-Nouri. But I didn't think he could be playing.
Or it could be Max Kilman. Awesome youngster.
Looks like number 3 there, look.
Is Aït-Nouri.
Right.
Could be Johnny.
It's not Johnny. Johnny does not own that much hair.
No, I think it is Aït-Nouri. Oh.
Bernardo. Oh, so I thought Johnny left.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I mean, hopefully, Cancelo and Laporte can get involved if City are to win tonight. Is Jesus done it? Oh, Jesus is starting. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Oh, look at these. These are
Furious.
lovely. I'm going to eat. Keep talking.
Of course you are. Right. Chelsea dominant in the first. Leeds struggling. I was now down to 10 men. They're going to struggle more in the second half. Chelsea, this is what we needed. I mean, I hope we don't throw away now. We just need a goal early in the second half to really just put a dampener on the day of Leeds United. So, yeah. What do you think of Aït-Nouri? Feel like he's a good young player? I've not really seen enough of him to comment, but he's good on Football Manager. I've signed him for lots of different teams throughout my Football Manager season this year. Genuinely, I think he's played for every single one of my teams because he's just a really good loan to bring in first season. Like Ren, I had him first season. He got us into the Conference League for the second season. Then I brought in Ryan Sessegnon on loan to replace him. But yeah, I feel like I just keep having Ryan Aït-Nouri in Football Manager. But in terms of
Cancelo.
actually,
Sterling, give it to Cancelo. Give it to Cancelo.
Slots into Bernardo, it's cleared. Here's Jimenez. He's got away from Rodri. He's trying to get it to Neto. Can't. He's going to have to drive forward, but he has now got it to Pedro Neto. The shot that passes a little bit over him. Jimenez is in there if he can get the ball across, but the Martini. Oh! Who is it? It's Leander Dendoncker. It's Wolves 1, Man City 1.
It's crying. But at least we've got a tight race.
Brilliant bit of play from Wolves. They've torn apart the reigning champions and the current league leaders, and it's now 1-1 at the Molineux. Brilliant bit of play. I thought he was going to cross it to Jimenez, and Jimenez was going to put it in back post, but he didn't. Instead, Neto cut it back. Dendoncker was there, smashes it in. By the way, Johnny is playing, but he's not left back, so that makes no sense.
City get battered everywhere they go.
Yeah.
everywhere they go. 1, 2, 3, 4. City get battered. Everywhere they
Just
go.
don't want to join the song in case
City
Chelsea
get
throw it away now the second
Everywhere
half.
they go.
But yeah, brilliant bit of play from Wolves. As I said, Wolves somewhat of a bogey team for City, and
Chelsea
a mare
are winning.
from both.
Everywhere we go.
Is it? I believe it's Zinchenko and.
Fernandinho doesn't intercept the ball from Pedro Neto.
Well, Ederson does terribly here. Look, both him and Zinchenko should have cleared that. But yeah, Fernandinho misses the ball over the top, and it's just a mare. He just has in the semi-finals versus Germany. The Euro 28.
Football's coming home.
It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home.
That is a teaser of what you're going to hear.
I'm so excited for the World Cup at the end of this year. It's going to be a vibe. I hope you're here every single day, guys, because we're going to be. I mean, we might not be every day, but we're going to be live as often as we can be. So if we can do every day, we'll try. But that might just be not possible. I guess we'll see. But if we can do every day, we will. So yeah, guess we'll see what happens. Wolves team though, it's Sarr in goal, Johnny Cody Bowley, Chiquinho. That was the guy who I didn't recognise. I've never seen him before. He must have signed in January. Or be a youngster. Dendoncker, Neves, Matinho, Nuri is at left wing back, then it's Neto and Jimenez leading the line. As for City, Edison between the sticks, Zinchenko, Laporte, Fernandinho, Cancelo, Gundogan, Rodri, De Bruyne in the midfield three, Bernardo on the left, Sterling on the right, and Phil Foden's up front. I've not seen Foden at all tonight. I mean, not even 13, we've watched 5 minutes of it. I'll be here for every World Cup stream, that's what we like to hear. The problem is, right, I'm well pissed off. The opener for the World Cup is obviously at 10 a.m. The first England game is then at 1 o'clock.
Which doesn't mean we won't be able to do that live.
During school. So even if I was going to take the day off, we can't exactly then go live.
Yeah.
One, it's going to look like, oh, I took the day off when England are playing. And then two, we're going to be live on YouTube. They're going to go, hang on.
Thought you were ill.
You don't look like you've got a fever.
No, she's dying.
We sit here with blankets just shivering the whole game.
It's coming home. It's coming. Yeah, I'm so excited for World Cup, and I do believe that England can bring it home.
But if not, our first England game will be Tuesday the 29th of November, I think, if I've read that right. No, I haven't. England-US will be our first England game, Friday the 25th of November. But it'd be so many. Yeah, I'd be in school. Exactly, yeah. I'm just so annoyed. There's another problem with.
Hang on, by the way.
Laga's got COVID.
I was going to say,
still.
yeah.
So that could be a problem. But yeah, it's another problem with it being Qatar is the timings are horrible.
It should be in the summer.
I know
in a proper
the
country.
World Cup is it's a proper country. That's slightly problematic. I know the World Cup is obviously more teams. So they've got to fit it in, but usually it's a slightly longer tournament. Like they don't like. I think they've had to cut out an extra week of games just because obviously they want to fit it in right in the middle of a season. So yeah, Chiquinho's a really interesting young player. He's 18 or something if I remember. Oh, okay. Thanks for the info there, HSL. Yeah, I'd never heard of him before tonight. I briefly remember seeing him on FM.
HSL. Thanks for the health checkup. Yeah, we won't do every day because we would die.
I'm also excited for the World Cup. Also, I do not want you to stream every day. Look after your health.
What I'd look at it is for me, the England games won't be like streams. It will just be like watching England.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all vibing and it's England and football's coming home. Also, I'm not saying
De Bruyne into Sterling, made a mess of it, but then De Bruyne rebound. I thought Sarr got enough on it, but he doesn't. It's now 2-1 Manchester City as they go back to leading the Premier League by 3 points.
I know someone who's got De Bruyne in their fantasy team. He scored
twice.
He's on a double game week. He scored twice and he scored in the other game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good for him. I wish I'd put De Bruyne in there now, but I didn't.
And they also captained Luis Diaz. He got 30.
Instead, I watched Lacazette play 4 minutes again. He's not played. He's genuinely. I don't even think he's played a full 90. Like in overall.
So they're not winning any goals in the other 2 games.
No, and half time will be now, I presume.
Oh come on! I need Iheanacho to score. I mean, Sarr made a meal of that from the Sterling one. I don't know what happened. He stopped it and then just didn't stop running out. Like there, he saves it and then just kind of.
Rennes have just scored against Nantes.
Did Nantes win the cup?
That's the rival. Yeah. Nantes won the Coupe de France.
Wow.
It's a 1-0 win against Nice in the final, which is brilliant. But yeah, they're 1-0 down against their rivals.
Make your mum quack.
Stade Rennais. Very good side there, Ren. But by the way, we should have kick-off for the second half soon. I'm sorry, Chiquinho's actually 22. That's alright. I didn't even know who he was before.
That's alright. Yes. But hopefully, Chelsea.
Have I done maths
more
right?
the same. I want to see some goals, and
I think because of the because it's only the 15th minute, isn't it, in this game? But because of this 6 minutes added on, I'm all right now for brownies, but I might have one in a mo. We should have another 4-5 minutes of this game to watch. It should be 20. How many have you eaten?
4.
Brilliant. I'm not going to get a solid brownie, am I? I already know. But yeah, these are brilliant for streaming. Also, we should probably save some for tomorrow because we've got 6 streams and we've got no food. If we eat it all today and tomorrow.
But we've got 18 in there.
We've got 2 extra. Brownies. Come on. Goal question mark. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was about to be another one.
Cancelo.
Yeah, De Bruyne scored.
Now 2-1 City.
He dinked the ball over the top. Sterling hit it at Sarr, who came and really narrowed it off. But it then kind of rolled out to De Bruyne, who smashed it again at Sarr. He got something on it, but it wasn't enough to stop it going into the back of the net. But yeah, at 18 minutes played, 2-1. What a game we have. The 2 games we're covering tonight have absolutely
Laporte's head.
Smashed it for goals and action and shit popping off. De Bruyne, Foden, good ball, cleared by Dendonka.
Because I think City won this game now, I just want fantasy team points.
I don't know. Here come Wolves, they've got no one forward. But
Go on, Cancelo, do the whole pitch and score.
Yeah, De Bruyne, out wide. I mean, I'm annoyed Jesus hasn't started. Because he'd have scored that Sterling chance. Here's Zinchenko into the area, Foden can't quite get anything on it. I'm just going to quickly check my fantasy team points while we have a little break in the play. It's just been fucking smashed into the...
Southgate, you're the one. You still turn me on.
I've currently got 5 points from Reece James, and that's without his clean sheet.
Now we've been talking about the World Cup and England chance. I've now got them all stuck in my head.
Reece got an assist.
Oh, you know, so.
Come on. Because he's on 4 at the moment. If he gets another 4 right for clean sheet, that'd be huge. So currently I'm on 45. That is excellent. And I've still got Kane and Son against Arsenal, and then Saka and Lacazette against Tottenham.
Because I've got Alonso on a clean sheet at the moment, though, so that's good.
Here he goes, up the Lincoln.
But
you're on 49.
Oh dear.
Iheanacho's on 4 at the moment. Laporte 13, Cancelo 10.
Is he not playing? Iheanacho hasn't played. Tits. I captained him because he had Everton and Norwich.
Yeah, no minutes.
He did nothing against Everton, and he hasn't even played against Norwich.
Havertz has got you 1 point.
Great.
Alonso 2, De Gea 0.
Yeah, I know.
At least Sarr's going to get 50 save points tonight.
I know. He's going to sit on my bench with 10 points.
He's got 2 points despite currently losing 2-1. And conceding 2 at the weekend as well.
I was hoping Cancelo and Laporte would both get a clean sheet here, but they haven't.
Hit that like button, people. Yes, people. We do want subscribers. We're currently on 449. So if just one of you subscribes, we'll be on 450. So that'll be massive. And if you are watching along and you're thinking, wouldn't this be great if there was loads of people here? Then make sure to share it on your socials and with people you think will enjoy it. Yes, I will put the actual game we're covering on after this chance. Seeing you taking the time about it, thankfully. What great guys.
We are the famous
Now Wolves are going forward, it's out of play. If the game hasn't started yet,
we are the famous
They haven't started yet.
No, they basically are about to.
Are
they? Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah. Look, bang, they will be on the pitch.
They're currently promoting the Sky Sports app again.
Breaking news. Sky Sports app. Okay, here they come.
Yeah, they are now making their way out to the pitch. Fair enough.
Junior Fairbairn pass. So Leeds already out on the pitch. Chelsea are nowhere to be
seen. As it stands, Leeds in the relegation zone, and Burnley above them would have a game in hand. They're level on points there, and then there'd be 2 points off Everton, who also have a game in hand, despite the fact they're playing right now. and drawing. It's your boy King Akil. Good to see you, King Akil. Great to see you in the stream. I know you were here earlier, but yeah, good to see that you're back. How are you doing on this fine Wednesday evening?
Well, in the UK anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know.
I'm not
gonna list off though where it is everywhere in the world, so we can tick all the boxes.
It's Thursday nights.
Not Europa nights.
Not tomorrow, only that's next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Is a Europa.
Maybe a Wednesday night Europa night.
Wednesday night. It's the Europa night. For the Europa League night round.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And then the week after that is then the conference.
Well, so we've got Premier League final. We've got that's after.
I'm doing cool. How about you? I am doing all right. Hang on in here. Enjoying the game so far.
Never stop me dreaming. They stop singing England songs or Chelsea
Ruben
songs.
just got fouled. He's refs wave advantage though because Chelsea's still on the ball.
Cockbait. Phillips, Thurbo. Raphinha, Rodrigo, James.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, he's off the pitch, isn't he?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what the team is.
3-4-2 for Leeds.
So Raphinha's up front by himself.
And Chelsea is a 3-4-2.
Still a 4. Still a 4 at the back for Leeds.
Okay, so Sky got.
I believe it's a 4-2-2-1 or a 4-2-3.
4-2-3.
What is my YouTube profile? Let's have a little look at the picture. It's Sonic. So the
I
hedgehog.
was going to say Mickey Mouse. Look like Mickey Mouse.
Yes, blue Mickey Mouse, guys.
Oh, mine isn't blue.
What have you got? Hang on, have you got like the old King of Kill profile picture?
Mine's Donald Duck.
It's not Donald Duck.
No, it's not.
Sonic.
It looked black, but it is a dark blue for Sonic's head.
Donald Duck's all black.
No, from here it looked like because it's just white and like black.
Let me guess. Sonic Advance 3. Yes, that was exactly what I was going to say.
Yes, that's what I knew. That doesn't make sense. Here comes
Struick.
Oh, that's our ball. That's our Chelsea
Reece
ball.
kicks it into Struick, but ref plays it the other way.
I don't know what you're doing.
Well, he doesn't. He just want to make it out of Ellen Road alive.
Good point.
He's given it a red, hasn't he?
He's already sent off Dan Jones, so I don't think he will. Oh, can Raphinha beat Christensen? Yes.
I mean, Christensen's done well actually. Despite falling over, he's still managed to keep with him. Bait, Raphinha.
That's off. Whee!
Poor pass to Tuchel.
I he's in grey,
By
but.
the way, it's 3-1 Manchester City.
Kevin De Bruyne again. Kevin De Bruyne.
Is actually.
Oh my god, someone I know has genuinely got De Bruyne in the fantasy team. He scored 4 goals across 2 game weeks.
Yeah. 2 games, sorry. Same game week, isn't it?
God. I mean, the captain Diaz and got 30, but if they hadn't captain De Bruyne, they'd be on like De Bruyne's on a good 40 points.
I was gonna say, yeah. Anyone who's captain De Bruyne is basically balling now.
So basically, they've got 30 off Diaz, and they've got another 30, 40 alone off De Bruyne.
So yeah, De Bruyne 4 goals. That's 20 points alone in goals, plus bonus points 3, plus minutes played is 4.
And he got a point for a clean sheet.
7, so 27. Then clean sheet in the other game 28.
Bloody hell, man. Okay.
That's
58 alone.
I'll have a look actually to see how many points he's on rather than just guessing.
Yeah, and in comes the score update 3-1 Manchester City. De Bruyne hat-trick in just 24 minutes.
34 De Bruyne's on, but that's captained.
Oh, okay, so Steve's on 17. Hang on, Mason Mount, ball in. Lukaku, over.
Yeah, how many points? He only got 6 against Newcastle because he got a yellow. So the clean sheet point cancelled out. And he only got 1 bonus. But you imagine tonight he'll be getting all 3 bonus points. So yeah, once you factor in bonus and a second half point...
No, he won't get 3 bonus points because Laporte's also going to score a hat-trick.
Right.
Anyway, goal kick from Melly.
Yeah, he's currently on 11 points from the Wolves-Man City game, but he's still got another point to come from playing full 90, and he's got not clean sheet, sorry, but bonus points.
Oh, great turn from Reece.
But yeah, that's the kind of clutch play you need, though. You need De Bruyne performing on his best form right at the end of the season. Salah for City has not done that, and that ultimately has cost him in the title race.
Ball over to
Chalobah.
Swing low, Trevor Chalobah.
Reece. Jorgie. Mount. Reece.
Come on. But it says
Andreas.
City will be 3 points clear.
Rudiger.
At the top of the table with 2 game weeks to go.
Alonso. Can't keep it in play. Oh, Marcus Alonso. Off the Barca you go.
Marcus Alonso off the Barca you go.
Why'd you call him Alonso? You had Barca with Alonso. I don't know.
They call him. He's going to.
But going Alonso.
Marcus Alonso. Anyway, Reece James is putting pressure
Off
on
you go,
Alonso.
Alonso.
Tranny is his centre to the shot. Oh, what a
That's a
recovery.
brilliant challenge to get it back. Oh man, that's a
Jorginho.
no. Ruben Loftus-Cheek wasn't awake. Should have realised the bait was there, but probably needed a call as well. So
Oh, man gets stuck in. That's good. All the
Calvin
way back.
Phillips plays it back.
Oh, no,
Lukaku after it.
was running.
Then he saw Liam Cooper and just had to run into him.
And after that, he lost all his momentum.
Yeah.
Because he's like a bit of a rhino. Once rhinos are charged up and then running for ages, they build a bit of momentum. As soon as they get blocked and start slowing down, they've lost all that
Where do you guys
momentum.
get these chants from? We're just like improv comedians.
Exactly. Oh, Alonso, Max Alonso.
And we do mainly do actual football chants, like I wanna be like Dele Alli, I wanna wear whatever Dele Alli wears, I want a car like Dele Alli, and I want dreadlocks in my hair. What an absolute song, by the way. Terrible footballer, terrible, especially at Everton.
Oh, hang on, here come Leeds. Good
Brilliant challenge from Christensen,
Oh,
and then
that's
it's a bit of a mess
Rudiger.
around, and then Rudiger plays it back to the keeper.
Eduardo Mendy.
Yeah, and the Kulievski one as well.
Gimme.
You're ginger from Sweden.
Came
From Juventus and plays on the wing. Gimme, you're ginger from Sweden. Number 21 is Kulievski.
Na
Na na na na na na na na na na.
Anyway, Chelsea.
Yeah. I just love a footy chant.
Great, Reece, great. Down line to Mount, superb.
Go on.
Good ball in.
Yeah, it's cleared.
Ruined it. Loftus-Cheek, good header.
Chelsea boy since he was 6. His passing
Cheek.
Porto.
Yeah,
That's
he took the
piss. He's one of our own, and there's no doubt. It's Cobham's finest. It's Mason Mount. It's Mason Mount. It's Mason Mount. It's Cobham's finest. It's Mason Mount. Yeah, we just have a plethora of chants
I'll keep
awaiting.
going all night if you want.
Yeah. This is a ballad. I don't even know what that is. But it's a music thing, isn't it?
Oh, Roman Dian. Oh, Bowley Dian. Oh,
Yeah, I've heard the Dele Alli one, but I've not heard the Kulievski one. Many others you guys sing. Where do you hear them? I don't think it's kind of go around.
Everywhere.
At school, I'm surrounded by people who watch football, and they're constantly singing chants and stuff.
I've
so
got
you
West
learn
Ham
them.
fans singing
Yeah,
blowing
exactly.
bubbles in the ear.
And you just hear them on like social media and stuff like
singing,
that.
Si, senor, give the ball to Jota, he will score. Yeah, I've got that in my ear. I've got all these different. That's the thing.
By the way, FC not 1-1. Come on.
When I know so many different football club fans, I hear so many different chants. By the way,
And also, I watch some
Hang
chant
on,
compilations on YouTube
No, I
sometimes.
don't.
That's a good ball.
I
I
don't.
can't quite get there. Do you know? I like watching American fan listens to English football chants.
also,
Though personally, I like American football chants. Let's go Seattle, fight and win.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe that.
I believe that.
I believe that we.
I believe that we.
I believe that we will.
I believe that we will.
I believe that we will win.
I believe that we will win.
I believe that we will win. It's ridiculous.
No, Americans do make a great atmosphere. Like I saw the Ellis Platten video about the Orlando City game, and actually they do create a good atmosphere. So I'm not going to clown them. I do think English football fans are very protective.
Yeah.
Football fans in general just seem to have that against Americans.
What
I don't
find
know why.
as well is I get a lot of chants
Because-
from lower league football in the
Yeah.
in England. It's like champion. That's what the championship is where I get
Full of
things
banter.
like ooh hey, here we go
Yeah.
up the football league we go.
But then,
see
like,
it,
on my American point, English football fans are hypocrites. Because 1 minute it's like, oh, America, why isn't football your best sport?
Pulisic, big chance.
Yes! LeBron James of soccer!
Christian Pulisic scores a breezy goal, dude.
In the Premier League.
In the Premier League. Chelsea soccer team, dude. What a goal. Captain America.
That was a great hit, to be fair. From outside the area, he's just kind of slid into the bottom corner. That's really good. That's what we need, though. We need players low on confidence to get goals in games like this. And Jorginho into Mount. Mount flicks it back. Pulisic finishes. That's more points for the fantasy team. Come on. Absolute scenes. Sit. Push pineapple. Shoot the tree.
And score all three.
Sit.
He will score a goal for me.
To the right. Jump up and down and say,
hurrah.
hurrah.
Because we've got Pulisic and we'll sing this song all night.
Yeah, that rhymes.
And we'll sing this in the bar. Sit.
In the
bar.
bar.
Sit.
Not even the pub. We're in a
To the left, to the right.
Fine
Jumping down and
establishment.
sing hurrah. Let me sing this song on the front of a bar.
On the front, not even inside of it.
No.
On the sign. Wow, this is a great run from Pulisic.
LeBron James.
Tries out wide. Reece James tries the ball inside, gets somewhat
Let's
chopped.
go, Chelsea.
I just want us to fucking pepper in some more now.
Yeah.
As revenge for them fouling Kovacic.
For killing him.
And we need just confidence in the side. I want Lukaku to get a goal, continue his rich vein of scoring form.
Anyway, let's stop chanting now. I feel like
We're creating an atmosphere.
Reece James. Well, I think Matthias Click is coming on for Leeds in a moment when the ball next goes out. Trevor Chalobah.
Well, we're going to stop the chanting a minute later. Trevor Chalobah.
Off his cheek, really nice.
Yeah, I'm on 48 points now. I've had a decent little week, and I've still got Kane to go. And hopefully Jesus comes on and scores 9
Leeds
goals.
I'm competing in. One out of a few people. I'm on like 49, having a superb week.
By the way, someone heard our chanting and has unsubscribed. I'm sorry that you felt that way.
Oh, sorry.
Person. We're now on 448.
I hate all football.
2 more, let's get 450.
That's a shame. I hate
But,
all football.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay.
It's alright, we're doing pretty good, on good track. Hopefully we can get 450 soonish, especially with the amount of streaming we're doing at the moment, so that'd be good.
Yes.
Reece into Mount, knocks it back to Chalobah.
Come on,
Christensen.
I want 1 or 2 more.
Rudiger.
Put the game to bed. And then we can maybe bring like players like Mount and Rudiger off for the FA Cup final.
Yeah, here's Reece.
Lukaku. He's played well tonight, to be fair to him.
Mount driving forwards. Reece, nice turn. Jorginho. Pulisic.
Great work from Pulisic.
Lukaku.
Since he scored, he's looked incredible. But before he scored, he's been great.
Lukaku. Jorginho, Pulisic, Reece.
Lukaku. Great feet from Pulisic. Into Mason Mount.
I couldn't quite get it back
wasn't
through.
on the same wavelength.
I just accidentally pressed the scissor button now available in chat. I don't know what that does. I think it just clips out content. So if you want to clip it out and post it on your own channels, feel free to do so.
Unless you tag us in it.
Yes. Well, I mean, yeah. As long as the people know where they've got to go to find more of that.
Yeah.
If you want to share
Great
your favourite clips
Jorginho.
amongst yourselves.
Pulisic.
Just
wide.
I thought that was going in top corner, but not far away from our America.
I think this is why he does well against, because he always has one really good game and then one, because once he scores a goal, he then looks like an incredible footballer.
I also think he's the start of the American Revolution at Chelsea Football Club. Pulisic, Bowley. I'm excited. I don't think he'll be like the Glazers. I really don't. I don't know. I like Todd Bowley. I think he's going to do well. I like what he's done at the Dodgers. I think they'll use the Moneyball tactic.
He's just there at the front of the crowd just singing "Let's Go Chelsea." I believe. I believe. I understand British just rocking because Todd Bowley's at the front of the crowd, getting it all going before the game.
But yeah, hate yourself. You're still watching on your chants thing. You're gonna have to get your chant book ready for the World Cup at the end of the year.
Sweet Caroline is coming home. Southgate, you're the one.
You need to. Everyone in chat needs to know the whole lyric whole lyrics to Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline. Though I did recently find out that's a bit of a weird song. You never really think about what you're singing. But that was a love song to John F. Kennedy's wife. But it was a completely different name. Because the song didn't work. The name didn't work. Her name was like Marcia or something, and then they had to change it. And they changed it to the daughter's name, who was 14. It's a bit of a weird song, but it's a vibe.
Touching me, touching you.
Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. Yeah, that at the World. We'll have that at the World Cup. We'll have
It's coming home.
obviously on repeat.
We've got Pickford, we've got Mings, we've got Sterling on the wings. I don't know the rest of that. It's Jackie Grealish, we've got Kane, we've got Jude Ross and Fire and we will reign. We've got Stones and Harry Maguire. The England are on fire.
And Mounty scores for England once again. Anyway, Christensen across the relegation.
Just be prepared for the World Cup, basically, because there's going to be vibes in here.
It is just going to be massive vibe
England
house.
stuff all over the place.
Little hats.
Scarves, shirts, everything.
Yeah, Joe Gelhart preparing to come on. Obviously had to be subbed off at half time. Not even half time in the last game, so they could make a tactical change and replace Luke Ayling, who decided to get himself sent off.
Half an hour here.
That is a foul by Click on number 5 for Chelsea.
Jorginho.
Yep, that's what I think it was.
How on earth did you forget? That's embarrassing.
I just saw the number and my mind blanked. If I saw him and not just his fallen over body.
I could pick out any of our players on the floor.
In fact, I didn't. He wasn't on the floor. I just saw the number 5 as he just fell over and the camera cut really quick.
Oh, great ball. Pulisic.
Here's Alonso. Look at him in acres.
Yeah, switch the ball.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be Alonso volley back post, but didn't reach him. Also, they've got a fancy team, so if he could score, that'd be great.
Nice little movement. Struick tries to get it back to Click. The pass is poor and it's out of play. We better not bottle this like the Wolves game. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason 2-0 is the most dangerous scoreline in football.
Oh, one more.
It's the right level of complacency mixed with achievability that gives other teams hope.
I want at least one more, but I preferably like 2. I don't want to be greedy.
I'll take a win at this point.
Yeah.
Oh.
Christensen. That's gone to Rose.
Having a little bit of fun there.
That's gone to Rose C. And some.
Hey.
Wow, like what was his hair?
Hey.
Do you not see the guy who threw
I did see I saw the child take a throw in.
The hair converged. So it's up here.
I didn't see his hair.
The centre bit's down here, so it's like kind of converges.
I saw the kid, the guy next to, just shouting something at Robin Clark.
Probably. Oh no, it's wrong. I thought it'd be Chelsea player. Probably something abusive.
Yeah, that's what I don't get though. It must be so difficult. You're under so much pressure as a Leeds player. Because if you don't win, you're gonna get throttled.
Rob in the front row is gonna call you a knobhead.
Jeff, Rob,
Pete, Andy, Jeff, and Rob. You know,
Steve.
They're season ticket holders in the front row, and they just sit there to hurl abuse.
Also, I don't know, I was about to make a stupid comment. Ignore me.
But Leeds are the most hateful fan base.
I was about to ask why Liverpool weren't playing today, because obviously they've got to play the Southampton again next week. Then I remember they played yesterday against Villa. So that'd be pretty mental. I feel like Leeds are going to go down with the red cards and injuries they've got. Yeah, I mean, they've been unlucky with Bamford and Dallas and co, but Ayling and Dan James both suspended
till the end of the season
for being plebs.
That's them done.
Rodrigo. Yeah, 2 games left now for Leeds. Straight Red's 3 games now in the Premier League, isn't it? Oh, ball over the top. Mendy comes and sorts us out. And Reece James has bodied Firpo into a new dimension.
Reece James was only out for 2 because it was a handball. Whereas a bad tackle, Dan James has injured Kovacic there.
Chelsea fan, good stream, Jack and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, you're confident we're going to win. With 27 left. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Should be a very good game. North London derby. I'm excited for it. The stream page is already on the channel, so make sure to go and leave a like and set a reminder if you haven't already.
And then Friday got a bit more of an interesting one. Not in terms of game, but a bit different. Championship
something we've
playoff.
not done. Some championship football.
1-0 Leicester
across the
at Norwich.
Ah.
Please tell me Ian actually got
Sad,
something at half-time
sad
score.
emoji. Oh, that's brilliant from Romelu Lukaku.
Well, it's Jamie Vardy, the man who did... Oh, and give it to Alonso. Oh,
There's a strike.
Oh, he should have played Pulisic.
Close. I think he wanted a goal. He deserved one after the turn he made. I know you missed it, but here it is. Look at this. Brilliant bit of work. Just sends Lee and Cooper to the bloody shops.
After the offside goal he scored.
But yeah, he should have squared. Should have given it to Pulisic.
Not bad though.
Not squared it. If he squared it, he'd have given it to himself. Yeah, not far away. Certainly not. Melee was not getting there either.
Just hope you guys keep a clean sheet. I've got Alonso. Same here, Hayes.
He's also got
I hope he scores as well. That's becoming, I think,
I also have Mason Mount, goal and assist. I've got Reece James, so I need the
I'm saying Alonso threw out the clean sheet against Wolves because he shouldn't have.
Mount, lovely
Go
turn.
on, Alonso.
Cross to Alonso.
Shoot! Just pelts it from their top corner.
Don't think he knows what he's doing. He just kind of stopped and then fell over
There's
the ball.
confirmation of the Jamie Vardy goal.
So that would have been Iheanacho if he was playing. Oh, Chalabar has just assaulted Raphinha.
Silly.
Not Raphinha. Yeah, it is Raphinha. But yeah, as we were talking about relegation players and that. Josh Brownhill, I think, is an interesting one. I know he's been heavily linked with West Ham, but if he was to go, if Burnley are relegated, I definitely think he gets a move. I think West Ham makes a lot of sense for him. They need midfielders. He needs a side that are going to give him a step up, but not too significant step. I feel like he's not going to be like at Man City or something, but West Ham's like the right level of challenge.
Yeah.
Chalabar, Mount.
Great work. Mason Mount and Pulisic have been class tonight. Lukaku's third job as well.
By the way, guys, just a reminder, we will, of course, be live after this game to watch the second half of Man City Wolves. So it's a very long one tonight. Well, live from 7 o'clock for the early kick-off, and then, well, usually it's about...
Mount, make some space, great feet. The
longest for the Champions League games, we were doing 7:15 start from 8 o'clock kick-off. So so tonight we're live earlier and live later.
So it's what, 7 till about 10?
10, just after maybe.
Decent.
Yeah.
Obviously, when extra time's involved, it's usually about an hour.
Well, yeah, the game will finish at 10.
That could be Saturday, it could be Monday. 2 opportunities out of the season. So 6 days, we're doing, as we said, we're doing 6 days in a row. 2 games out of those could go to extra time and possibly penalties.
Yeah. It should be the second half, right? No. The first half should now be ending. Yeah, it's the 44-minute in the Man City game. 1-0 Leicester. And Watford, Everton still 0-0. So yeah, I don't know whether we'll see any more goals in any of the games tonight. I'd be interested. I hope we do.
Well, I'm really frustrated.
For the sake of the stream.
But then I don't know. I looked at my team. No one's got me.
I want another one for Chelsea just to have some security. So even if we do concede, I'm not going to sit like
Lukaku,
bricking it.
Alonso,
Mount, Reece into the area. Furbo's blocked.
Alonso's involved.
Cross corner time.
I'm thinking
23 to go.
Rudiger header. See the game out. Or Alonso should somehow stand at the back post for some reason. Mason Mount applauding the Chelsea fans. He heads over to this corner.
And what do you think of Qatar World Cup going to have 100 minutes, I believe?
Joke.
100-minute games.
Absolute joke.
Really?
I mean, it's longer streaming time, but I think it's ridiculous for the players, for starters, to not only stick it in the season, but to make them play at least 10 minutes extra every single game.
It's for watch time, innit? They want more people watching the games for longer.
I mean, I'm not a traditionalist, but I don't see the point in changing it. Obviously, for money.
I do think... I don't know.
I don't like it.
I'd
just stick to the 90.
Yeah, 45 minutes makes sense. It's a quarter of an hour, then you get 15 minutes, then you play another quarter of an hour. 50 is just like, doesn't make any sense. The time's going to be so weird. It's going to, like, if a game kicks off at past,
well, that's a good point.
It's then going to be finished at 20 past. The second half's going to finish at 20 past the next hour.
I hope it isn't as well, because I have to look into new timers.
So say it's a 6:30 kick-off. 50 minutes after that will be...
20 past 7.
Will be 20 past 7. And then
25 to 8, you're looking at now 15.
Yeah, it's just so odd.
You're looking at quarter past what? Quarter past something.
Yeah. What do you think of Richarlison to Man United? I know he's a diver and actor, but he's a decent striker and he can hold the ball. I really don't like Richarlison, and I think that would be a horrific move for Man United. I think United need a bit of fire and passion, but they can't have any more egos in that side. It's physically impossible. Like, this whole team's just a side of stars. It's a star-studded team of egotistical players who haven't clicked.
I hate players like that.
I don't mind players with an ego, and I think they need someone with the fight of Richarlison, but they don't need another ego. I guess if they are losing Pogba on loan, maybe they'll be all right.
Arrogant players.
Oh no, a free sorry, not on loan.
You think they're all the best and they're all this and that. Hate them.
Yeah. Ronaldo.
I just really don't like it. Thing is, I more understand Ronaldo
because he can back up his arrogance. Yeah,
he is one of the world's best. But Richarlison is awful.
Thing is, some people don't understand the difference between arrogance and confidence.
Yeah.
Like with Haaland and Ibra. Ibra's a bit more arrogant, but Haaland's just confidence. But then you look at like Mbappe, and that often that is arrogance.
Yeah.
It's just like tone and. Because they could be saying the same message, but it's the way you say it.
Yeah.
And it's the way they both play on the pitch. Haaland's constantly running after every ball, chasing after everything, putting in the shift every game. Mbappe just kind of whinges at his teammates a lot. Very much the golden child of that PSG team.
Yeah.
I know, it's a weird ethos around that team. But I think that's where Richarlison will end up. Just egocentric.
So well.
I think Mbappe will eventually leave for a ridiculous fee, probably 300 mil to Real Madrid, maybe even 400. If he goes on to sign the contract with PSG, which is now looking increasingly likely because he cares about money and not football.
100 million just to re-sign the contract, and then 50
mil
a year.
50 mil annually. That doesn't include bonuses, which of course will include like winning the Champions League, winning the Ligue 1, scoring goals, getting assists. And he'll be on a 4-year deal, 5-year deal, I believe.
You think
they want to tie him down for a while, don't they?
I don't know what 50 divided by 365 is, but it's a lot.
The thing is, I can't imagine Mbappe as an older player.
Oh, Lukaku, great turn.
That's a great challenge to deny him. Like, he'll always just be this. Like, he might mature massively and become one of the world's best, as expected. But I don't know. He's just got that childlike petulance. I think he could be one of the flops. Because I think people expect him to, obviously he's gone quite far in his career already. He's won a World Cup and such. But I think people expect him to be the heir to Ronaldo and Messi. I just don't think he'll be there.
Unbelievable.
That wasn't a great foul.
Tuchel is not happy at all, and he's probably getting himself booked for this. But
it's not really worth the argument. It's just like this isn't going to. And if this results in the goal, then have a shout about it. But
don't get booked for this and then shout about it again, and then get sent off.
And then miss the FA Cup final.
No, he missed the Premier League.
Oh, okay.
Next Premier game.
Which is it's 2-0 Leicester. Chelsea next game. Who the fuck is it?
We've got Leicester.
Oh yeah.
And
next Thursday. Next Thursday, right?
Yeah.
After the Europa League final. Unfortunately, that's not on TV anywhere, and we do need a rest, so we won't be live that night.
Who scored for Leicester then? Come on.
It is.
Jamie Vardy again. Piss off.
Oh, I've glanced out the other one. I had Barnes my fantasy for weeks. Fuck all, I got rid of him, and now
he's... He naturally be subbed on so they can times add number 2 to
I feel like the Leicester team's kind of like the City one. It's just like Brendan Rodgers roulette. Like, I couldn't tell you what front 4 they're going to go for.
No.
Because they've got like Daka, Iheanacho, Vardy, but then Barnes, Maddison,
I'm getting rid of Iheanacho for
all that in the wings. Yeah, I need to get rid of Lacazette, and I think I'm going to go Ivan Toney.
I also want to get rid of Coutinho for Buendia, but I don't know Buendia is good because it's so hard.
If you're going to replace a Villa player, don't replace him with another Villa player.
Good point.
Just keep the Villa player you've got, I'd say.
Yeah.
For now. I think the fact Coutinho at least is playing.
I don't really want to. I'm not. And also, I'm not going to bother taking minus points at this end of the season.
Yeah.
Slightly past clearance.
Depends how tight you are in leagues and what kind of risks you can take.
One of the leagues I'm in.
No, I'm top of our personal league by 120 points.
One of the leagues I'm in,
I just want to go up a bit in the
only
TFC
50
one.
points separate first down to fifth, so it's quite tight.
Yeah, hopefully... by the way, I'm now on 60 points. I don't know how that's happened.
Clean sheet
Second
from
halves and, clean sheet.
I'll have a clean sheet from Alonso in there, so I'm on 50.
Oh, and Schmeichel clean sheet. Forgot him.
Oh my god, I know the person who's got De Bruyne also has him. So I've got 30 off Diaz, 30 off, 17, 20 off
FPL for next season, we've currently got... So we've got 650, I believe. I'll scroll right down to the bottom to check. 650 in our league this season. I want to get to 1,000 next season, if that's possible. Oh no, we've got more. 750. Yeah, we've got 750 in the league this season. So, yeah, everyone else getting involved next season didn't this season. Make sure to do so. Yeah. I'd love to get to 1,000. That'd be dope. Just to be able to say, look, we've got 1,000 people playing FPL with us. And also, yeah, maybe they'll all subscribe.
By the way, Raphinha's down and Liam Cooper's got a nosebleed.
But also, yeah,
so he's going to change his shirt.
Why don't the 600 people that play in our FPL, 750 people that play in our FPL league, if they all subscribed,
we'd be balling.
We'd be at 1k.
Balling. Raphinha feeling his hamstring here, and Liam Cooper is going to just go get a change of shirt.
Yeah, I'll keep the red spot. I think I'd sign if I'm honest, bit of pop colour.
And Azpilicueta is going to come on for Chelsea.
Odd decision.
Ziyech
also coming on. But I think we're resting, yeah. Reece.
Or Rudiger.
I'd say let's get Reece off.
Good point. But I think I'd rather bring on like a Ziyech. Oh, he's bringing on Ziyech.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Maybe he's bringing on both. Or he's going to rest Mount. Who knows?
That's what I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Mount and Reece off.
Yeah.
Ziyech and Aspi on, but I guess we'll see in a few minutes. Gelhardt's will be coming on for Leeds, so Chelsea will make their subs at the same time, I presume.
Don't know who's coming on for
Jorgie is handing his armband over at the moment.
He's not going on.
No, he's not. It's not happening yet, so he's had to give the armband back.
Kevin Friend's not allowing it. Yeah, I don't really know. Bit of confusion because obviously there's Raphinha down, Cooper nosebleed, and everyone's trying to make subs.
Going forward in FPL, Vardy a double tonight. Is it worth bringing them in?
No.
You don't think?
We don't know who's going to start.
Chelsea's a tough one. I think he'll play. He could get a goal. He usually does against Chelsea. And then, who's Leicester got final day? Like Palace? Does this ring a bell for me?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe, who knows?
We'll be recording that in a few days. Our Prem predictions for next
week. From Reece James. Reece James, incredible footballer. Better than Trent. Lukaku's failed click. Now can we make our subs? Yep, subs are now going to be made by both sides.
Yeah.
Joe Gelhardt, I'm not going to bother reading out who. Don't know actually.
I rate that. I rate him, Joe Gelhardt. Raphinha doesn't want to come off, seemingly. Even though they're trying to tell him to come off. Yeah, he's not happy about it. But he is going to make his way off the pitch. He's not going to do a Kepa.
And it is Reece James.
Yeah, Reece off. Azpilicueta on. And then, yeah, Raphinha now making his way off the pitch. Unhappy about it. He's very angry. Marsh telling him to calm down.
So I hate that. Okay, maybe be a little bit annoyed when subbed off.
No, he's putting him back on. No, he's bringing him on. I think.
Don't be stroppy about
but I think
child.
He's being childish about it. But I think Marsh is just telling him, look, we've got bigger games ahead. We're not going to win this one now. We need you for the other two.
So that's pathetic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do. I think that's immature from him.
Also, yeah, he's Mount and Reece that come off.
Just that
Chelsea.
Petulance.
Exactly. Yeah, you've been subbed off. That's
Chalabar's done
Everyone
well.
gets subbed off. Move on. You're not going to change the game.
Struck.
Yeah. Oh no, Pulisic off.
For the Lions. Oh, interesting.
Does he want us to play? Maybe that says here that he wants to play Pulisic.
Copper Italia. There's been another goal. Which way do you reckon it's gone? Stop looking. It's Juventus 1, Inter 1.
Oh my god.
50 minutes played on that one. 1-1. 40 minutes to go.
Shame.
Well, we can talk about what's happening that we're not seeing.
Yeah. Mount.
Ruben.
Get into Alonso, man.
He couldn't.
He's standing in the box.
He was literally getting fouled.
Yeah. So I wonder if that does say something that maybe Tuchel wants to start Pulisic.
Cooper has a tissue in his nose.
He's still bleeding.
I wouldn't mind Lukaku starting if he plays like he has tonight.
I think we
I also think the energy that bringing on Werner and Havertz would have could be good.
I think we will see Pulisic, Havertz, Mount.
I don't know. Dave? Don't know, I didn't just hit that. Now we're...
Thought you were saying Dave
Weldy.
Front three.
Yeah, I'd have Dave, Kepa, and...
Rudiger's a very good one.
I don't know, I think Alonso, probably.
He plays her anyway.
Yeah. Then we'll play Lukaku at left back.
Great, well, he's played really well tonight. Lukaku.
Ruben.
Here's Loftus-Cheek.
Mount.
One more to Alonso.
In there. Lukaku! I took a deflection.
A handball.
But it is going to be a corner.
Assist as well. Can Alonso get bonus points? He's played really well.
Has he?
Yeah.
I'll check bonus points.
It's definitely not him. He's done nothing this game. But that was a good work from him. And yeah, Lukaku scored. It's a corner. Chance for Chelsea to put this game to bed now. But I take it, City, Wolves.
Oh my god, just took on someone's random fancy team. 93 points this week, Captain De Bruyne.
Captain De Bruyne.
Wow.
Some absolute prat has thrown a plastic bottle at Marcus Alonso. He's gone to take the corner. Alonso's fine, but some bloke,
get him out.
Some fire steward. Don't know why the fire steward had to come and get the bottle off the pitch.
It could be on fire. Oh, it's 2-1 Juventus. 53 minutes
Wow.
played. They've flipped that on its head. Bonus points.
3-0 Leicester. Let me guess, Jamie Vardy again.
De Bruyne 3, Dendonka 2, Neto 1 as it
Maddison.
stands.
Madison 3-0.
You don't have Messina, Ngakia or Iwobi, do you?
No. Who was it for Chelsea, didn't he?
I haven't got to it yet.
Oh.
It is Reese with 3, Mount with 2, and then 1 for
Oh,
Chalobah.
you've got both of... Is
Yes.
Alonso in it? No.
No.
Unless he scores, though.
Unless he gets a hat trick.
Well, no, but if he scores and gets clean
Yeah.
sheet, you've got to be in there.
Yeah, it's got to go. Forgot I did that.
9 minutes to go.
Well, yeah, Chalobah,
Relegation
Rudiger, Christensen
sending
all up
is-
there in the
is
BBS
rest of
system.
team long,
And Reece.
And he's gone for the long kick, and Alonso has lost the head. Then Gelhardt can't keep it in.
Pass
It's
the
a Chelsea
ball
throw.
to Mount and you score. Hey, we get a Sky Sports score update. It's 3-0 Leicester. Maddison scored.
Dun, 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 dun.
Against his former side, if he celebrated, he's getting chinned by me.
Anyway, Christensen, Chalobah, out wide to Dave. Aspilicueta, sorry. Probably should call him Aspilicueta rather than just Dave.
But yeah, that Leicester side is built on a core of championship bowlers.
Yeah.
Maddison, James, Justin, Kane Disbury Hill. He didn't celebrate. Good. If not, he was getting chinned. That's good.
What's the Everton game been like, Kate?
Yeah, nothing.
Because
Just take the point, and here come Chelsea.
Ziyech got to score. Or play to
Lukaku.
Lukaku.
He's took a touch.
Why is he taking a touch?
He's fumbling all over the place. He has scored. Well done. Romelu Lukaku. He's a Belgian scoring genius. Got a 24-inch brain. If you can piece together what the actress sung is there, it's quite childish, but I love it. Brilliant win from Mason Mount. Loftus took it forward, played it across to Ziyech. Ziyech gets it into the area where Lukaku takes 9 touches, wiggles around before eventually just smashing it in the net.
That's not good either, by the way.
3-0 Chelsea, 3-0 Leicester, 3-1 City, and it's still 0-0 in the Everton game.
So that's frustrated me actually, a little bit. I'm glad Lukaku scored. But I'm talking FPL.
Bang!
Again, as I said, there's a big top 5 battle in one of the leagues I'm in. And basically this person doesn't really know too much about football, but they set up their team at the start of the season and have just left it. They've got Lukaku in there.
Everton games were super boring. There's a reason why they are both in the bottom 5. Yeah. I thought Everton would trounce Watford. I thought Watford would be devoid of any confidence or effort, but no.
By the way, that's what we spent £100 million on.
Yeah, 8th goal of the season in the
His
Premier
last
League.
2 games have been world class.
That's his 8th Prem goal. Mount's on 11, but
Great tackle from Loftus. No, if you got the ball.
whatever, we move. Yes, Lukaku scores. Lukaku remontada. As much as I hated the bloke for the interview and
I'll be honest.
How
though,
shit he's
if he
been.
starts against Liverpool,
Oh,
wins
what
us
a
the FA Cup
cut
final,
over the bar.
I will respect him a little bit more.
Maybe the shirt will actually turn out to be great.
Mhm.
Maybe me picking Lukaku on the back of my shirt. And you got ZX, so, you know, little link up there. Also, I just want to say, I fucking smashed this. Mount 4th minute spot on. Chelsea winning 3-0 spot on. Genuinely, if the Sun has got a little... If they need a column filled, Mystic Meg can do one. I'm going to start predicting more scores. Because I've smashed that tonight.
Who's going down then?
Watford and Norwich. Oh, guys, sorry, I'm just too good.
Who else is going down?
I'm going to go... Leeds. Edgy,
That's
I know.
obvious. Everyone's going to say Leeds.
I'm just going to go whoever's in the relegation zone constantly.
Yeah, well, no.
Goes down
dive
softly.
Back. Yeah, good call out. Anthony Taylor, solid job
Mount.
tonight.
Loftus-Cheek, Chelsea once again have torn Leeds apart.
Great drive from Loftus.
Ziyech.
Curler with the lefty. Wide.
Oh, not past. You know what?
Don't mind it.
Well, I think Ziyech, as much as I don't really like him, brilliant deliverable. I think if you have him, Reece, Chilwell, the amount of service Lukaku's going to get, he will score goals. I mean, once again, you have Ziyech and Lukaku on the same side, assist Ziyech, goal Lukaku. I don't know. I'm intrigued to see what happens next season. I would be willing to keep Lukaku for another season if he can continue this recent form.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we're going to shift him for any of the money that we paid for.
Say he scores in the FA Cup final, scores against Leicester, scores against Watford. That's
He seems to be loving football again. He seems to be putting the effort in, giving it his all.
enjoying it.
I think now he's realised he's not really got another option, so he's just got to do the best with what he's got. Because PSG, Inter don't have the money to buy him. PSG are keeping Mbappe now.
I mean, he's got 3 goals in his last 2 games. Yes, it's Wolves. Yes, it's
Chalobah.
Leeds, but still.
Over the top,
it's not-
but
fuck.
the ball was a little bit overhit there.
Get another one. He's balling.
He is bowling, yes. Hopefully Mount scores again. Singing "I are your PVI."
Alonso. Marcus Alonso.
Andreas Christensen.
Good win. This is exactly what we need tonight.
He comes from Senegal. Time is run.
But we play on because they got the ball.
Yeah, it's go up. Back to Phillips.
But that's exactly what we need tonight. Big
Cheeky
win
little-
just before the FA Cup final. We've managed to rest the likes of Werner, Havertz, bought off Mount and Reece.
Timo
Hope Kovacic is okay.
We've
We've rested Kante tonight. We've rested Thiago
the
Silva.
Leeds owner does not look buzzing.
Does
Start
he
quote,
want to
buzzing,
sell
end quote. his trick. Rodrigo. Firpo. Rodrigo. Clicko.
Well, have you heard anything more on the what happened in the first half in the crowd or whatever?
Oh, I'll have a little Twitter.
Little. Just to hope everyone's alright.
Good guy for tree and whistle. Yeah, I'll see what that was. But yeah.
Leicester Leeds free kick. Felix is going to launch it. I don't know why he's taking his time. You're 3-0 down with 3 minutes to go. Come on, let's not waste everyone's time. Plays on the wing. Gimme. There's like an 87th minute applause going on. I don't know if Lee's just chanting or.
They did that a couple of times.
Okay. Ball in, headed away by Rudiger. Falls to click on the edge. Headed away by Rudiger again. Falls to Phillips on the edge. Headed away by Loftus-Cheek. And here comes Chelsea.
Found this really interesting stat on 12. Wait for
Ziyech.
this moment to play out. Ziyech into the area. Well, clue by the way. Mount this season. Goals 11, assists 9. That's 20 goal contributions in the Premier League.
Yeah.
De Bruyne, goals 12, assists 7. That's 19. Mount is putting up.
Counted De Bruyne's tonight.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I see Mount's tonight as well. Good point.
Yeah, Mount's put up some incredible numbers this season.
I think he's done.
Oh, wait, they might not. This was 51 minutes ago.
Let me
have a look.
Chelsea corner. Alonso's going to take it. Hopefully we can score from it.
This is exciting. De Bruyne's now on 14.
Oh,
But that's only 3 goals more and a goal contribution ahead.
Mason Mount, just wide.
I'd have put him back level.
Yeah.
In terms of contributions. I'm trying to find the stuff, but nothing thus far.
Oh yeah, Cameron the bollocks. I think he's alright. We pray to you.
I'm just trying to find what happened.
Who got hit in the crown jewels. Mainly a goal kick anyway. Long ball. Cameraman is okay now. He's stood up and he's laughing, which is good to see. And it's a Leeds throw on the other side of the pitch. About to find out how many minutes of time we're going to get.
There was crowd trouble outside the ground, but nothing reported of what happened inside.
Oh my god, are you surprised?
Mason Mount
Sky
has been awarded
have given their man of the match to the goal scorer.
Because he's joint first for goals and assists in this match. I mean, he's played really well.
3 minutes out of
Played
time.
really well, Mason Mount. We'll do our
After the game.
Well, we'll do it now actually because we've got to get into the other game straight after. So much we'll do it now. Who would you get? Well, I'll wait for you to get back.
3 minutes.
Man of the match, I've got to try and think of one now. Because I think Mason Mount's been the best player on the pitch. So that kind of makes sense. But, you know what? I'm going to give my man of the match to Romelu Lukaku. Done really, really well. So, that's who, he's getting my vote.
Yeah.
Getting my vote for man
I'm
of the
going to
match.
go for the... So Sky went for Mount, you went for Lukaku. I'm going to go for the other member of the front three that starts, and I'm going to Christian Pulisic. Got a goal. Very good goal. Played really well.
You're just doing exactly what you just slated. Sky.
You're doing exactly what you just slated, Sky.
No, because I think the journey Lukaku's been on. And then Reece James has also put in a great shift tonight.
He hasn't climbed Mount Everest to get to the Leeds ground, has he?
He might as well have. He was at the bottom of the fucking abyss, and now he's halfway up. 28 votes. By the way, on the polling chat, 68% Chelsea, 21% Leeds, and 11% going for a draw. Thanks to everyone that's hopped in tonight.
Yes.
Had so many people. No one new in chat, but lots of new people watching, presumably, and just decided not to get involved. So if you are new and want to get involved, make sure to do so in chat. You know, it's free. You get to have a conversation with us about football.
Doesn't start. Great guy from Mount. Keep him Flick under pressure. Alonso's going to help him or hinder him. Who knows? It's Mark's Alonso.
Rudiger. He's giving it all the way back to Edouard Mendy.
I think Dan James.
He's not had much to do tonight, Mendy.
Dan James ruined the game
for Leeds. Yep. Like Ayling did on Sunday. Because I think they had a chance against Arsenal with something fall back at times. I mean, they did get a goal, Leeds, against Arsenal.
This one was a bit different because by that point, Leeds were already 2-0 down and getting dominated. Whereas Leeds were very much in the game, and Dan James.
It was a red card that changed the game big time. Yeah.
But I mean, from a
it's like the Alexis Sanchez one.
Yeah.
Into Liverpool.
From a Chelsea point of view,
Champions League.
Very good performance. I just hope Mateo Kovacic is fit for the FA Cup final.
Yeah.
Even when you just get 60, 70 minutes out of him.
Absolutely cream crackered.
Ruben, what a turn!
That is brilliant.
He's been
from
great
Ruben.
since he came on. To be honest, I wouldn't mind starting him on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather start him than a injured Kovacic or play a pivot of Kante and Jorginho.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind the exact team that starts tonight apart from Ruben in for Kova. Maybe Thiago Silva over Christensen.
Yeah. Ziyech. Still Ziyech. Alonso.
Oh, God,
no.
Ziyech.
Ziyech back in.
It's cleared. It's corner ball. It's going to be Alonso that takes it.
No, that is going to be it.
Right.
No corner.
Leeds United 3, Chelsea... Leeds United 0, Chelsea 3. Mount, Lukaku and Pulisic with the goals. I got them in the wrong order, but got them all right anyway. I predicted wrong and we won the Euros 2028, by the way. Well done. It came home. Very good to see.
I hope
by the way,
that we brought home World Cup 2028.
I just want to say, I absolutely smashed it with the predictions. I know I mentioned it, but I said 3-0 Chelsea and I said Mount to score in the 4th minute. So I've smashed it. I think that's the first time that any of the predictions have been right.
Yeah.
On one of these streams.
Obviously, as you said, we're going to flick over.
Definitely the first time the goal scorer and minute have been right. So I'm taking
we're going to flick over to
all the way to the bank.
But just quickly.
not giving
Leeds,
much for
I
it.
think, are in trouble now. I think they're now favourites to go down. Chelsea,
Especially
much needed win
Burnley
going to
have,
the FA Cup
Burnley have a
final.
game in hand, and Everton have a game in hand, and they've got a points advantage.
If Arsenal drop points tomorrow, I think Chelsea are in a good position. 4 points clear of them at the moment.
What have we just missed then? Chiquinho going down the right. Zinchenko with an interesting challenge.
Break it to Wolves.
In a good position. Pep, not particularly buzzing.
Come on, if City going to win, at least make Cancelo.
Could I have a brownie, please, if they're still over there? It's now 9:30. We've still got 37 minutes of football to go. So
I'm going to keep them for tomorrow.
yeah, good idea. Right. But I might take them inside quickly.
Fine.
What?
I'll put them there.
Okay.
All them.
It's 2-1 actually not, by the way.
Absolutely
huge.
Na. FC none.
FC no.
Corner, by the way, for Wolves.
That puts Nantes up to 9th in the table. And hurts Rennes' chances of coming third.
Well done, none.
And getting into the qualification stage at Champions League.
Alright. Hacked away by a Man City
In
player.
fact, it drops them all the way down to 5th. Because they didn't get any points, whereas if they'd won, they would be up in 3rd.
Okay. Sterling putting the pressure on Bolly here.
No, and that was a game in hand as well for him.
I think it's Willy
Pretty big
Bolly.
game there. Oh yeah, it's Willy Bolly at the back.
To
tonight.
Fernandinho.
Yeah, nearly got it right. Well, I absolutely smashed it. I said Mount 4th minute, 3-0.
2-0.
Yeah, I know the caterer said 2-0, but I said 3-0, Mount 4th minute. I've...
Bang on.
Mate,
Well
so the game came swinging at me. I've got this baseball and smashed it
You've launched
out
it
the
into
park.
Actually
out.
in the forest next to the park.
No, mate, it's in a different town.
Different nation.
Yeah, it's left the planet.
If we're in Leeds, right, and you've picked up the game and you've battered it
It's in
all the
Luxembourg.
way, I was just going for Scotland, but
No, mate, that's not far enough. We've gone
it's in
Luxembourg.
bloody Australia.
No, that's too far. I'm not smashed that much. Oh, Wolves through.
No. Oh yeah, I don't.
Jimenez.
Great tackle.
Great
Give him
catch
bonus
on
points for that, Laporte.
Well, just 6 people watching now. If you're just joining us, we're now watching Wolves Man City with 35 minutes to go in this game. It's currently 3-1 Manchester City. But yeah. And if you want to put any thoughts of the Chelsea Leeds game in there, make sure to put them in and we'll be discussing
Or anything about football or
that.
the Premier League, really.
Yes. Oh,
what a save, Ederson.
Ederson gets down.
It's a
Well.
nice slice to make it throws offside.
Is it Sice or Cody? Cody, yeah. Scored the winner against Chelsea at the weekend.
You are a god.
Yeah, I know, predictions. I am a god. But yeah, obviously Lukaku
Right, yeah.
getting another goal. That's 3 now in 2 games.
If you're Tuchel, do you start in the FA Cup final?
I think that's an interesting... I would say yeah, based on form.
Yeah.
Havertz against Arsenal, I was incredibly disappointed with his movement, and he seemed really...
Havertz hasn't played
He was very arrogant in that game.
Yeah.
I wasn't pleased with his performance. I love Kai Havertz, but that was
Everton
not
won,
it.
yeah,
I
Everton
mean,
won.
evidently, massive Kai Havertz fan.
Yeah, but was very arrogant and kicking off me.
Oh yeah, sorry. That was the more recent one, wasn't it, that we watched, not the Arsenal one. I keep referencing the Arsenal one when I mean the Everton one, yeah. That was a poor performance from him there. And Verde didn't play well either, so I think Lukaku should be a shoo-in to start the weekend.
Yeah.
Then, in terms of keeping him long term, I think there's no other option but to keep him. And I think if he keeps playing like he is, that's a brilliant...
Yeah.
I think when we... Maybe in a few years' time, we'll look back and go, Lukaku signing, what a deal. Right now, people are pissed off, what a waste of 100 mil. But if he can keep up his current form, I think there's a chance for him at Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think he's burnt the bridges on a personal level. I think he's got a chance to bring that back with good performances.
Great from De Bruyne.
But
no.
I don't think he'll ever
They'll end the poll with
win everyone. Oh, yeah. I could even put a Man City Wolves one in there quick, possibly.
You could.
Okay. Well, I will, anyway.
Alright.
Might get some interactions.
Yes, interactions.
That gives you all a chance to vote in another poll.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
will win?
Aren't you guys lucky? Anyway, still City on the ball. There's been goals in this one, but since we put it on, City have just passed the ball around. Like every City game, it's like watching adults versus kids.
That should now be in chat. I'm going to make sure to vote in the poll and chat in that as well.
And then Laporte, you're not injured. Just make it to 60 minutes. And then get... No, you're fine. No, don't hobble. Yeah.
Stay down until the 60th minute.
You've just got to last now a minute and a half.
It's not, you get a point. It's not like he's going to get the clean sheet stuff. So I'm just going to go Wolves for the bounce.
That's going to draw.
But yeah, if you are just thinking, make sure to get involved in that poll. It's currently 33% join. I really don't know who's going to win this one. It's going to be a tight one, I reckon.
Oh, no, I don't want to report it.
This is inappropriate. This is good. TFC have gone too far.
I didn't, I'm not seeing it. I nearly reported HSL.
Oh, I thought you meant you were going to report the poll.
Oh, no.
Because I think you can do that, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, report poll. That is an inappropriate poll.
Oh, with a lag.
Bernardo.
Yes.
Rodri.
I like Rodri.
Yeah, it's a great example of Manchester City's excellent business. They had a problem of Fernandinho getting old, and they fixed the problem before it became a problem. Foden, Sterling misses it. De Bruyne gets another. It's his fourth of the game. His fifth of the week. What a performance from Kevin De Bruyne! That's a special performance. That's what they need, though. If you're going to win the Premier League, you need your biggest players to turn up in games like tonight. I think Kevin De Bruyne has just cost me winning one of the fancy leagues I'm in. Maybe I have to get him for next week.
Bit late. Because someone's genuinely got him in their team. He scored 5 goals across the two games.
It's an absolutely insane week for him. And he'll definitely get the 3 bonus points.
Onside, goal.
I mean...
Don't know if it was a bad... I think it was a good idea to take out Jose Sarr at this rate.
Yeah. You put him on your bench. I took him out for Schmeichel. Clean sheet. Just want to say, I'm just amazing at fantasy football. But yeah, if you are one of the 5 people watching now...
50 people, what's up? My guys.
And you haven't voted in the poll. I can see there's 4 votes in the poll and chat and 5 watching now. So whoever out there hasn't voted in the poll and chat, 1, why not? Yeah. click the button. But 2, make sure to do so. Give us your thoughts.
Fellasses.
Felitas.
Oh yeah, good point.
Not Felasses. Man, De Bruyne owners, yeah, HSL.
Oh, Laporte came off.
Disappointing.
Please tell me he gets the 60-minute mark. Point. It's another point.
Yeah, 61st minute.
Yes.
Unless he came off before the 60th minute.
Oh, no, you can't. Oh, hang on, here comes Jimenez.
So, he's been caught by Fernandinho there.
Atkinson
says no pen.
Jimenez. Oh, why is Jimenez holding... that's Trincao. No, it's
Neto.
None of the people I said. Wait, it's full time in the other games.
The game's at... what the heck? King Power. And the other one. Vicarage Road. Games at King Power and Vicarage Road have just ended.
Draw for Everton.
So that's 3-0. Leicester against Norwich. Everton beating... drawing with Watford.
They still gained a point on Leeds, but...
HSL, thoughts? You happy with that?
That's okay.
You happy with it? You unhappy with it? What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
If I was an Everton fan, I'd take the point, but equally be annoyed that we didn't get more against a relegation threatened side to really take advantage of the fact that Leeds got battered tonight. But yeah, Everton. So, should we check that? Who's Everton still got to play?
Everton have got
a quick gander. So, Leeds play Brighton and Brentford. Everton, they face Brentford, Palace and Arsenal.
Tough.
Don't know how many points they're going to get from them, if I'm honest.
From them. Burnley have got Tottenham, Villa and Brentford, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. So everyone's still... No, Newcastle, not Brentford.
Everyone's got a lot of tough games.
I think Burnley got the toughest one. I think Leeds could get points from Brentford, especially... Are they at home now?
We're lagging a lot now.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, apologies, guys. I mean, I'll move to mobile data then from Wi-Fi. That might help. Hopefully. It's now it's brick red.
Yeah.
If the stream is really laggy for you, please inform us. Imagine the catering department have played listening to music or something. Having a little boogie.
Now it's
Screen again.
Raise the alarm. Raise on rainbow.
We good? It's really laggy on my phone.
Oh, that's alright. Oh no, not good. Oh no.
Oh, it's back to being fine
No,
on my phone. It's a little bit jittery. Yeah, some occasional pauses. Okay, people at home.
Let me see the YouTube connection.
Give us your things. Is the stream doing good, bad? What's popping? We need your information from your end. What does that say? That's big, yellow, and concerning.
Yeah, YouTube isn't happy
Why not?
because of the strength. We're all right now. I think.
Okay, we good.
Is she happy now? Nope. Still not happy.
I'm okay with the performance comparing our season, but the 3 points would have solidified our chances against Leeds because now it's just 2 points and a game in hand. Yeah, but I think that 2 points is huge because I don't know. Like Brighton, that could go either way for Leeds, I think. Brentford, again, they could go either way. Everton with 3 games, I don't know. Leicester's going to be tough. Arsenal's going to be tough. And then, was it Brighton? The other one? Genuinely looked at it a second ago and I've already forgotten.
There we go.
Brentford,
We're back to
Palace,
excellent.
Arsenal. Are we good?
Yeah.
Right, sorry for that, guys.
Basically, YouTube has 4 colours. Green is excellent and means nothing's going wrong.
Our Wi-Fi momentarily shatteth the bed.
Yeah, but basically, so green means excellent,
Oh, yeah,
nothing's
okay.
wrong. Good means error, a little bit laggy, but it's mostly alright. Yellow means serious problems, and red means you might as well just stop streaming.
This is a video no longer live.
Yeah, I think it just, like, if you had no connection whatsoever. It's just frozen camera with no volume. Anyway, guys, we're back.
So when you said frozen camera, all I'm picturing is just frozen peas. For some reason, that's
Yes, frozen
amusing.
peas.
That's why I needed more than 3 difference. Oh, but in terms of points, yeah. I think Leeds have got winnable games, and I don't know in terms for Everton. I think Brentford should be a win. After that, though, Palace is going to be a toughie, and Arsenal.
I don't know though. We've
Arsenal in good form.
Everton went and got results.
Yeah,
Chelsea, other teams.
but I think
knows?
Burnley will get points against Villa
No.
in the week, and then the
Villa are playing football now.
Tottenham game could go either way.
Did you know what Burnley Villa last?
Tottenham love to lose on the final day of the season.
No. And also they've got Tottenham first. They've got Newcastle.
Just to stay safe. Yeah, I think you're going to be all right
They've
now.
got Newcastle in the last game of the season.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Tottenham's the next one.
Okay. I think Newcastle could be winnable. Newcastle won't have much to play for then. Chris Wood might just ask his. Chris Wood might ask his new teammates to help out his old side. So
No, they wouldn't. Why would he do that?
because he loves him.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. Because they probably hate him after he's left. But if he goes, look, I've just saved you, they'll be mates again. He'll get invited back for the Christmas pie.
Don't think he cares.
I'm not even counting the Arsenal game. Yeah, fair enough. I think it'll be tough. Inter have levelled it with 10 minutes to go, by the way, in the Coppa Italia.
Oh,
De Bruyne could get the assist if Foden finishes this. He doesn't.
Oh, God, I was going forward to De Bruyne.
Yeah, it almost did, didn't I? Yeah, that could have been a pretty special one. 6 votes in the final chat, by the way. 67% Man City. Now that is stunning.
Wow, guys.
I really thought we were going to see a close poll tonight.
Oh. Shoot, this is our goal.
Then Donka was thinking about it, and then he just didn't. Nervous.
I do believe.
6 votes in the polling chat. 67% Man City, as I said. 17% Wolves, and 17% opting for a draw.
Neto.
Then Donka. Oh, not a bad effort.
Good safe medicine, though.
Okay, still moaning at the geezer
Graham
on the
Scott still
side. Linesman, there we go. Not the geezer on the side.
Graham, I haven't seen that bloke in ages.
By the way, thanks for 11 likes. Good to have so many people supporting the stream. If you are new, I haven't said it this stream, but make sure to subscribe. We're going for 1k, so any support is massively appreciated. And we are currently just 2 away from 450, and that'll be a pretty nice number to hit. Can't leave us 50 away from halfway.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, Channel Glue penalty. That is now 1-1. I mean, that's going to go to penalties and stuff. Unfortunately, we can't watch that in the UK.
Oh, Jimenez. Still Jimenez.
Extra time and pens.
Still Jimenez. As a go from range. Oh, not bad.
I forced a save out of Edison, I believe.
Edison doesn't make me feel. I'm guessing he's on save points now as well. Because since we've been watching, that's now 3 saves. Oh, that's a great house going in if Edison doesn't save that.
Yeah, fingertips.
What a save.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Wunderbar, wunderbar.
Goes short to Martinho, who's played back to...
Neto.
Is he not offside
into the
there?
box. Oh,
Was he not offside? No.
just missed. Can Martinho get there?
No, but it's still there.
Oh, never just kept it on.
That was not on.
I think it was.
He stopped that off the pitch.
In my professional opinion, that was on the lay footy pitch.
It wasn't on just the normal pitch.
No. Lay footy pitch. Johnny gives it out wide to Ryan Nori. I believe Johnny's playing right centre half, by the way. It's just strange.
That is an interesting...
But it's happening.
It's happened, and we've got to move on from it.
No, it's still happening. It's not past tense.
Over.
Present. Neto. Back to Johnny. Martinho. Neto.
Johnny.
I did think Johnny had left. I guess he maybe went out on loan last season or something. Chiquinho.
Oh, nice little
Tries
ball
to...
over.
No, it just got stuck in the air.
Still Coutinho.
Tries to get it
Oh, his
past
name is
someone, but
Chiquinho.
can't. Chiquinho, yeah.
Not
Coutinho.
make me up.
Lath, hi little guys, I'm back. Very condescending way to introduce yourself.
I'm not little pixel man, yeah.
Never have been less convinced by someone in my entire life. Someone could walk in this room and say they're Jesus and I'd still believe them over you.
Smash his glasses, I don't believe it.
Why are you not watching the final? Unfortunately, it's not available in the UK.
If not, we definitely would.
Not it would be. So yeah, it's on Premier Sports Pro, something like that. We don't have that. If it was, I don't know why BT don't have it. I will just
Hope you
check.
still hear us, guys.
BT haven't got
This
it.
is a helicopter going over the studio right now, and
Yeah.
it's very loud. Oh my
I
god!
think that's picking me
I
up.
feel like I'm in an earthquake.
Okay, what a Christ.
Blimey.
Yeah, no, the only big thing BT have are non-rents, so yeah,
you shut
unfortunately
up,
we
son.
can't watch the final, so we're just watching
That is very
Wolves Man
loud.
City. I don't know why it's so close. Is it landing in the...
It's flying very low.
Garden.
That's like really loud. Hopefully no one around us is like, it's not an air ambulance. That's very loud.
The catering department's had an accident.
That wasn't your fault. Injury lawyers for you. Or other lawyers are out
Chopped
there.
a thumb off, it's gone in the stew.
That's very low for any other normal.
Zinchenko.
This is army.
Sterling. Oh, Bolly's done well enough. Bro, I've watched the Copa Italia final, fam, in it. I'll give you the bloody link in it.
I don't want you to send us any
Yeah, I don't trust your links.
false links that could hack my computer. Or my
Yeah.
substitutions for Wolves. It's Hwang on for
Wang's going on for
Jimenez.
Jimenez and Trincao. I'm measuring for Neto.
Yes. 29 minutes to go in this game. No, 19 minutes to go in this game.
It's fun though. If you can keep us up to date as well with how the Copa Italia is going on, and
Jimenez is not happy.
we'll keep you up to date as to how Wolves Man City is going on. 19 minutes to go now.
Dude, can Wolves bring this back?
Well, I mean they're making the subs. Try it. Change up front.
Where was it? Did Graham Scott retire? And then just become a fourth official? Because I haven't seen him referee a football game in ages.
It's integrating all fine in the catering. Okay, no thumbs have been lost. I was
Good.
worried there, but yeah, 7 votes in the polling chat now. 57% City, 29% Wolves, 14% draw. So despite the fact that City are 4-1 up, we still have 29% optimistic.
Yeah, that's me. I'm for a draw.
No, you're part of the 14%, mate.
Yeah.
I vote for Wolves
Draw.
for the bants.
Actually, don't draw. I've got Laporte and Cancelo.
Just overheated the hot chocolate. Right, wait, are we getting hot chocolate?
Oh my god, please tell me.
Are we getting hot chocolate? Come on.
Please.
At catering department, are we
I
getting
really
hot
hope you're
chocolate?
not joking. I'd love hot
Yeah.
chocolate right now.
That'll be a vibe. I mean, I've still got a whole thing of Think
Maybe not
lemonade.
on stream, but
No. On
but
stream.
afterwards, okay,
Marshmallows.
Don't really mind when. I'm just very tired. It's been a long day, and this is only the first.
I could do with a
days.
calming hot chocolate. No, so to soothe my voice for tomorrow.
Yeah, got to save it. So tomorrow we've got Tottenham Arsenal.
Also,
Friday.
how do you overheat hot chocolate? It's hot chocolate.
Put it in a kettle. Leave it on. The water. There are water soluble.
What the Christ is going on?
Yeah.
I did not expect a science lesson today.
I messed up massively. You don't put the kettle.
Yeah.
Put it in the kettle.
I don't know
You
why.
put it in
The hot
chocolate.
one, you've messed up. You put the hot chocolate in the kettle. 2, how could the kettle overheat something? It only goes to 100 degrees. You don't get like an 1,000-degree kettle, do you?
Depends. So
It'll just reach the boiling point of water and then bang, it's gone. It's no longer a liquid. It's a gas.
I want to do that.
You went to Rome, so I guess you know what real hot chocolate tastes like. Unfortunately, didn't actually get hot chocolate.
No.
So that's disappointing because I didn't know hot chocolates were banging in Rome. Have to go back. Also, it's the middle of summer,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
so hot chocolate would have been horrific. I have to go back
Like
for. Well, it wasn't the middle of summer,
the
but
pastas, the pizzas.
April's already too warm
all
for me.
the food was lovely.
Yeah, I mean the meal we had on the last day was gorgeous. That giant pasta, chicken, rice,
Oh yeah, that was nice.
platter thing with a bit of
There's a lot
salad,
of it for just a
which
lovely little
you
lunch.
refuse to eat. And they left the bone on the chicken as well. You don't get that in the UK because
Good.
people in England are too stupid. You go, I'm going to eat this whole bit of chicken. Oh,
Right, guys.
there was bones in it.
I've got 5 chickens here. I was going to show them my mouth. Bang, bone, dead.
Bang.
Well, if someone
Bone
does start choking on
dead.
the bone around me, I know how to save them. So
Punch them in the chest.
no, they would die.
Why would they? Because you could just uppercut.
No, because you'd break their ribs.
What if you've got a soft punch?
Well, it's not going to get the bone out, then, is it?
What if you have a perfectly hard, soft punch?
It's still not going to work.
Basically, the real hot chocolate is not with milk. It's made of really dark chocolate, cornstarch, and cream. Right, I don't like dark chocolate.
I love it.
It is
I
just...
would marry dark chocolate. Actually, no, I wouldn't.
It's too rich.
I like
bitter.
it. I couldn't have loads of it like every day, every other day. But like once a
So
week maybe,
bitter. Not a fan.
once every 2 weeks, just there's a little because it can become too much and also not a lot of time.
I wish it was something I like because it's like, oh, I like a bit of dark chocolate, but nah, it's bitter. I'm too
You don't
immature.
like tea or coffee. And you live in England.
I tried it once on stream. It's just water.
It's not.
There's no taste.
Foden. Sterling.
Oh my God.
And then he's ran to the
He's
post.
lost his balls. He can't give. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's messed up the shot and then castrated himself on a goalpost.
Right in the crown jewels.
That's not great. For
That
him.
is painful. I can know that much. I've done that before.
I only eat 100% chocolate Wary. What? Oh, because you like dark chocolate. I think Dove Ari in it. It's a Twitter thing.
Oh, is
You
it?
say like Dub, and then the rest of their name.
Harry.
Wow.
Yeah, mate, I'm Harry.
No, what? Jazz wants to go to Iceland for the summer holiday. Yeah, get cold with it.
No. I
Get
love
some
the summer.
hot chocolate as well.
No, I'll tell you what.
Problem is, no football
I always want...
because it's
If
snowing.
it's just a normal day for me, I want hot and lovely weather.
Also,
But
want
if
to
I'm
go.
playing football, I'd rather play in cold
Also,
weather.
want to go to Canada because it's like goated.
I want to go to Australia and ride a kangaroo.
That's not something you do.
Yeah, that's something they do down there, isn't it?
It's not.
Oh.
You're not like a little kangaroo. You can't get in the pouch.
Oh.
So you're huge. You'll kill the
I want to
kangaroo.
ride a kangaroo. They got some like dinosaur looking things down there as well. Not I like how they down there, not really down there. They're like
It's a crocodile, you idiot.
we're there. We're going down.
I'm trying to learn British slang in it.
In its blood.
In it.
Nah, mate.
Safe
Don't
G.
mess with me, fam. That's not right, mate. Nah, mate.
No,
who's
no,
been
no,
booked?
no,
Not cancelled. De Bruyne. Whee! Minus 1 point for all the De Bruyne rounds out
Has he
there.
been booked?
Yeah,
That's a silly
disgusting.
foul.
Disgusting. Get him out of the game. Love his ginger beard.
That's 2 yellows now.
No.
That was it. That's all his yellows for the season. Was the last game and this game. So he physically can't get suspended for this season. Because even if he gets booked in the final 2 games, doesn't matter. So you can just keep giving away tactical fouls now. But yeah.
Anyway,
So he's just moving it around, not long left in this one. I don't know where the hot chocolates are at.
I think I said 5-1 for this game on Prem predictions.
What?
I think I said 5-1 City for Prem predictions.
Not a chance. Just shut it to your gob. I went to the chips store and got some rubber fish and chips, bruh.
Nah, mate, you dissing proper Britland fish and chips, blood.
That was not English.
Nah, mate. No, right. I hate talk like that. Yeah, that's not how I talk.
Road
Talk Queen's
man.
England. No, yeah, I'm not a road.
Hey, what a spiffing game of football this has been.
Johnny,
Delightful.
The Manchester Whites are
Manchester
are
White.
playing beautifully against the Orange Wolves. This is superb.
You mean the Mandarin men?
Oh, the Mandarin men.
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
Apologies.
Ladies and gentlemen, and other genders. Or non-genders.
I don't think posh people regard. Yeah.
I would.
don't think
I'm inclusive.
Exactly. The Queen, though, I don't know her
Yeah.
stance. But I can't imagine she's
It's
very
great,
accepting.
Anywho,
Moving on from that depressing point.
11 minutes to go. City are, but then they are just knocking the ball around. It's like watching year 11s versus year 7s. It's just
It's a
domination.
bit pointless now, isn't it? They're just getting up the possession stats.
Oh, we're lagging massively. And what's going on, man? What's happening?
I switched back from
Catering, man.
data to Wi-Fi. It's probably the
No,
hot
'cause I
shot.
know catering weren't here, and then they were here. So,
What?
um,
Do you reckon they're using the Wi-Fi? They're using Alexa to make the hot
what a
chocolate.
joke, man.
How is F1 doing? Harry doing well? Hamilton
Don't know if you can hear
in a
us
bit
right
of
now.
having a mare. Verstappen the goat.
Piss off.
Sterling tries to play
Like
through
a
phone, goes
duo,
to
just stop
Saar.
it lagging.
Why is it going up and down like a roller coaster?
My phone's off. Yours on data.
I've just gone to data again.
Literally nothing else on the Wi-Fi. Joke.
Well,
man.
the laptop here, if it continues, I can turn that off. But it's a bit annoying. I don't really know what's happening. It's back to green now. It's back to yellow. Back to red. Back to yellow. Back to green. Back to yellow. Back to red. Back to yellow. Green. Ah, red.
I want to see what YouTube says at this point, because usually YouTube doesn't get a bit angry when it's like, oh my god, we've dropped over 2,000 frames.
Don't know what that means.
Like, that's bad.
That sounds like someone
Horrific.
sounds like someone at Specsavers had a mare.
But YouTube aren't picking it up as lag. No, they are.
They are now.
They call it good though. It's not poor, it's good. Bit rate.
Supermax, yeah. TF1C. We put our video on there if you want to know all about the Formula 1. Our video went out on about the Miami GP on Monday.
Low.
What does that mean?
Basically, because of the lag, it drops the bit rate, which then means that because for YouTube, you want your bit rate to be at least above 4,000.
It's the microwave. What? There's a hot chocolate in the microwave. What? I'm
That's not
so
gonna affect
confused.
Oh, there we go.
Football is boring. Also, why is City playing so well? Could they have not done this? Could they not have done this
Nothing
before?
I can do.
I don't know.
3,000 frames dropped.
I don't know what that means again.
Bit rate's higher than that, ain't it?
It's alright, we've only got 9 minutes and then we'll do a quick debrief. Apologies for the lag,
It's only
people.
minor issues. It's
I
only
don't really
minor
know,
issues,
yeah.
According to YouTube. It's related good.
Yeah, thanks for all the people that are tuned in. It feels like when we have technical difficulties, everyone wants to watch. Maybe it's because people are watching our stream just
Don't know what's going on, it's
can't survive.
There we go.
Oh, we're solidly in green now.
So you see that number there?
Yeah.
That kind of needs to be around at least above 4,000. Which it is now.
I can't see the number.
Okay, well it's now 4,187.
Is the microwave causing the lag?
Can't be.
Radio waves and that.
Oh, you could be right actually.
Come on! Shout out my science teacher. What a guy. Just gonna refer to him as Danny. Not his name.
Danny.
Big up, Dodgy Danny. He's taught me something about waves.
Danny, you're a great guy, man.
Oh, God, he's not
His
watching.
name's not even Danny.
No, he won't know who I'm talking about. It's fine. He won't realise
Dodgy
it's him.
Danny's done it again.
He's talking about waves.
Dodgy Danny.
Juve have cramps full-time 2-2.
Oh.
Aren't they awaiting extra time? I just got a footmob notification about it.
Why can't you watch it? It's such a good game by the sounds of it. Chelsea boy.
Yeah.
Since he was 6.
He's passing Porto, took the piss. He's one of our own, and there's no doubt. It's Cobham's finest, it's Mason Mount. It's Mason Mount, it's Mason Mount. It's Cobham's finest, it's Mason Mount.
What a bowler.
Absolute scenes.
I love Mason Mount.
Cancelo.
Great play. Cancelo, go on.
Here comes
You've made a run.
Grealish.
Go on. Score.
There's
Play me.
loads of people in the area.
Finish.
Cancelo.
Assist.
You're going to get the assist for
Assist
Sterling. He
for
puts it in the back post. It's
Woohoo.
5-1. If you did say 5-1, you've got it right.
Oh my god.
Go get the hot chocolates. I think that's what we've got anyway.
Going. Oh my god.
Catering, absolute
They hot.
scenes.
Ah, they're pretty boiling. My hands. My god.
We have hot chocolates in unbranded mugs.
Jesus Christ.
Which one do you want?
I don't know.
There's no marshmallows. Run and get marshmallows.
No, we don't have any.
Yeah, we do. We have the big packet.
No.
I want them.
Jack, we've only got more.
Fair enough.
Fingers.
Which one?
Feeling
Just
in
tell us.
my fingers.
We don't have any marshmallows.
Feeling in my toes.
So gutted, man.
Just have. What does that say? Daddy.
You may have cramps and then daddy question mark. I'm gonna get another coaster.
Oh my god. He spills it everywhere. It's everywhere I go. Oh, yes it is.
Not fair, I want hot chocolate.
I'm with my mic back so I'm doing a bit of stirring.
We now have some...
Thanks to everyone who's tuning in right now to watch us stir hot chocolate while watching City
Right.
goals.
I'm gonna just drink this while I wait for that to cool down.
The only sound right now is just me stirring because no one's talking. So if you just want
I
to keep
want
talking.
marshmallows.
Just keep talking about the game or something like
Oh! Is it marshmallows?
I hear marshmallows. Hey!
Gone.
Oh.
It's a fun new game.
Shit.
Bro.
Whee!
Sterling!
Oh,
it just missed!
This is fun. Oh. Thanks, guys.
No.
They're all over the... I don't want to move my chair just so there's a wrong one over.
Right, I've got 3, I think.
Okay, there's one on the floor. That's 2. Don't want to stand in any or run me over.
Right, there we. I think we've got enough.
That's fine, yeah.
Right, cheerio. Oh,
Okay,
City putting pressure on Jose Sarr. Oh, Grealish just put it out for a corner. Not a corner, goal kick.
Yeah.
And Sarr's gone down inches.
I'm not going to run over whoever I move my chair in. No.
Not by the looks of it, no.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
What a stream this is.
This is great.
It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm sat here watching Wolves Man City with 4 minutes to go, enjoying hopefully some hot chocolate in a minute once I finish this.
Fa la 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 la. Boy, so as it stands, City will lead the Premier League by 3 points with 2 games to go. I'm sure you're listening. Haven't found this to me stare.
I'm going to stir mine softly.
Long kick from Sarr. Not really much happening now. City have...
My eyes are watering now because I've just downed some pink lemonade. So I can enjoy my hot chocolate. I wonder if it's cool yet.
Not a chance, they're boiling.
They're not that boiling. I think I got some of the powder.
Mine is.
I'm gonna dip of. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
There's 3 minutes left in the game alone. Oh bollocks! I've made an absolute mess of that. There's a flare on the pitch. It's blue. The City fans are enjoying
go
their
on.
day out.
Some bloke with a crate. Don't know what he's going to do with that.
Create an absolute mess now.
You idiot.
I'm going to try and... There we go. Okay, need to get the cleaning team in here.
We've got one of them as well.
I think it's the same group of people. Just grab some kitchen when we're finished. Don't need the deep clean. Right, we have 3 minutes left, by the way. Edison. Zinchenko. Nice touch. Right, Gundogan.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah, I've not had a good hot chocolate in a while.
Oh,
Right, do you want to talk while I drink?
yeah. Zinchenko into Grealish. Grealish still.
Chiquino's done well, though.
Yeah. Can I drink now?
Sure.
Yeah.
As well as you can at 5-1 down. Breaking news, Joe Moreno, very reliable Barcelona, says Frankie de Jong to Man United is 95% done. Wow, that'd be big to announce Ten Hag with Frankie de Jong.
Oh my god. Wow. The Sky, once again, have given man of the match to the bloke who scored 4 goals.
I mean, he scored 4 fucking goals. You're not going to give it to Edison, are you? Like, let's check out. Why do De Jong want to go there? Ten Hag. Oh, De Bruyne's just hit the post. Could have been his 5th. He's furious.
He knows there's so many people at home who've got him in their FPL team.
He's got him in his FPL team. But yeah, it makes sense. Ten Hag, he loves Ten Hag. United is still a big club. He's going to be the starting midfielder there. They need midfielders. I think that's a brilliant signing for everyone involved. But Barca, but yeah. But then equally, I think Barca would be smart so they can get Pogba.
Pogba, Pedri and Gavi.
Imagine
Wow.
that's a midfield three. That'd be amazing.
That'd be mental. That would be
Well,
mental.
Busquets slowly. Thing was that you bring in Pogba for free on probably the same amount of wages
And
as
Kessie.
De Jong. Oh yeah, got Kessie. Don't even need Pogba, but Pogba would just be there. A Pogba, Pedri, and Kessie midfield.
Glasses
The
off.
PBK. Hope that's not sounding horrific now, because I'm loving that. Oh, number 26, I believe Huang. Yeah, almost managed to sneak that in. Because they suck terribly, they'll be in Conference League, it's terrible. I think Ronaldo will leave. I think Ten Hag Revolution's going to change that team, if I'm honest.
They'll win the Conference League next year under him and they'll get top 4.
I think Ronaldo's going to go Real Madrid when they don't get Mbappe. Can't get the bloody marshmallow out.
3 minutes at a time.
Ooh, another 3 minutes.
Pep looks frustrated, saying that their team have won 5-1.
Yeah, he wanted 6
City
or 7
fans
for
are
De Bruyne.
absolutely buzzing. Great performance by them today. And to be honest, I think with 2 games to go, they're 3 points clear. I think they've won the league.
I think West Ham this Sunday will tell us whether they've won the league or not. Because I don't think Villa will take points from them on the final day. I think Liverpool might lose to Southampton. Or at least draw. Because they struggled against Villa and then Stevie G just told them all to stop playing football. Actually, it was nice to see Villa and Liverpool fans singing "You Never Walk Alone" together.
Yeah.
It's nice that they have that connection, obviously, through Gerrard and Danny Ings.
Steven,
And Coutinho.
Yeah, if Cancelo fancies getting another goal for my fantasy team, that'd be great. Because right at the moment, but they've destroyed Newcastle, they've destroyed Leeds, they've destroyed Wolves all in their last 3
Well, they can
games.
defo lose the last 2. Is that Liverpool you're talking about?
No,
City?
Cancelo, oh, he's put inside.
What, Villa and
West Ham, yeah.
West Ham? I think West Ham they'll lose. I don't know. I think West Ham they could lose. Villa, I think they'd batter them.
Don't know.
Liverpool didn't play well last night, and Villa still lost.
Yeah, Villa didn't play well, let's be honest. How many times was Danny Ings through? Tyrone Mings gave him the first goal.
That's what I'm saying though. Villa aren't great.
Why have they got a Norwegian for that? Oh, Haaland.
Yeah, mate.
City fans already celebrating having Haaland in their team. And now, they're... Look at them. All white men. Just something I had to notice. The camera angle was just all white men.
Yeah. Haaland, we discussed on the podcast that went out today.
So if you want to hear us do an in-depth analysis of Erling Braut
But
Haaland.
I think it's an interesting deal. I think City really want that Champions League next season. But I think it's a big indication that Pep's going.
Yeah. Win the Champions League, off he goes.
I think the manager that could replace him could be Bruno Lager.
Really? I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't? I think Lager's a fantastic coach.
Okay.
He plays attack-minded football. City fans seem to love that. It's not that they have a brand. It's not like Tic Tac or something. But if not, I could see. I think they'll go for a young coach. If Nagelsmann's won everything with Bayern, that might be an option. Because I think they might be with a chance of the Champions League next season.
Southgate.
No. Graham Potter, though, would be a great acquisition.
And that is full time, by the way. So.
But I find the Haaland deal interesting because I don't think he's a Pep-esque player. I think someone like João Felix would fit the Pep system much better. So I think they're planning for life after Pep.
Do you believe
because with
life after Pep?
Oh, I wasn't expecting some share tonight.
Are you done doing that, by the way?
Oh, there's a little bit left.
Right. And we'll get going because it is already quite late and we've been live for around 3 hours now.
I'll have it tomorrow. Well, it's been over 3 hours now.
3 hours and 7 minutes.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's the game. It's terrible. Takes an inter player for no reason. Doesn't even come close to the ball. Pen Inter. Is that another pen or the pen before? I don't think Delit's terrible. I don't know. I rate him. Definitely rated him back in the day. I think he's just. I don't know. No, it's just not really clicked for him at Juve.
Yeah, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Very nice stream.
Bitter bit at the end of a hot chocolate. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to round up the first day of the 6 consecutive days of streaming. By the way, so we've hit some really nice views tonight, 170. So really appreciate that. 3-2 Inter, by the way. Unfortunately, we can't really stay on to do that game because I am knackered and I have a history exam and a maths exam tomorrow. So I should probably get some sleep. But yeah, as I mentioned, 6 days, 6 streams. We're going to be live tonight, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Some huge games in that time period. Of course, tonight was good. Good start to it. Tomorrow, the North London derby before we go into the first of the playoffs with Luton facing off Huddersfield. Then Saturday is the FA Cup final. Sunday, we will watch West Ham, Man City. And then on Monday, we'll watch the reverse leg of the Luton-Huddersfield game where we'll all be cheering for Luton. And then after that, we'll take the Tuesday off. And then the Wednesday, we'll be back with the Europa League final. Thursday, Friday off. And then we'll have the Women's Champions League final and the end of the Prem and that.
And Serie A.
And then, we're doing the Prem and Serie A back to back on the Sunday. So loads coming up in the coming weeks. I am going to end that poll and chat just before we sign off. But yeah, of course, if you haven't already, make sure to go check out the rest of the content. I've had some stuff. My stream has died, so that's interesting.
It's still on.
Yeah, I think it's just I think my data's gone. But yeah. Go check out the rest of the content. We've got like hidden gems that went out this week. We had at the podcast. We did 2 episodes actually went out this week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Prime predictions will be out on Friday as well. But yeah, check out the stream, check out the content. But yeah, make sure to subscribe if you are new. Going for 1K this year, currently on 448. We did go down on this stream, but at least we're still at a good number. We've made some good progress recently. Hopefully we can get to 500 soon. But yeah, that's where we'll round it up. If you haven't enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, all that good stuff. I thank you all very much for watching. See you next time.